boom, boom, ba-dum, bum, bup, 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 bup. It's not the 4th of July or anything where this music would be applicable.
Good morning, KKK.
It's not
What?
morning, it's afternoon, you silly. Hello, all. Welcome
Hey,
to the Callan with and his ugly friends live stream.
hey, hey, y'all. Scott here. Today I'm going to be reviewing Jalocum's manifesto.
Whoa. We're
Uh,
here on friggin' Newgrounds because we're just gonna be reviewing Newgrounds content. Psych! No, actually, not
that
psych. Let's review this New Year's postcard of Sammy. Did you really enjoy drawing like the outline of her exposed breast in the corner there, and then
yeah.
covering and then covering it with a New
It's like haha, hey, maybe I should draw pinup drawings of Sammy for a joke. Haha, that would be so funny. Please let me show. Would it be so funny if I just drew Sammy's bobs? Oh, it would be so funny.
Schwiggin friggin' sweet dude. Oh
Hey,
shoot! By the way,
what?
I didn't. Oh, Elizabeth's actually helping me right off the bat. If you sent the friggin' thumbnail, which you probably did,
I sent the Canva links
why
to
can't you
it.
just send
So,
me the download? Like,
well, okay, fine. I'll do it.
it's fine.
It's
I'll download it. Oh my
okay.
gosh! Wow, this is a big ol' This is a nice, exciting thumbnail. Holy
Which
cow!
thumbnail do you like the best out of the three, though?
Oh, you gave. Oh, you gave me
Yeah,
options.
show the stream the three thumbnail choices that you had to work with.
Why not? Before that, they're clicking on the complete wrong thing.
Yeah.
New white. We're definitely doing that one. That's good.
I just feel like just tossing the furry girl with new wife on it just would make it get the most clicks
Why
because
is
it's the
friggin'
most.
PDF the first image option? That's ridiculous.
I don't know. By the way, just to be a stinker, I actually did send what you wanted immediately after you requested it.
Oh, thank you. Okay, well, anyway,
Yeah.
let me upload this thumbnail, and then we can get to the real business. It's good. We got to get the people flooding in.
Yeah, not in. Okay. I know that it's like some of the streams sometimes has to resist the urge from going into, hey, did you see that funny clip from so and so's thing? But and a lot of that admittedly, only plays. But there is no only plays bit I do want to highlight, which is that I think probably my favorite one to come out in all of recent years, and it needs like it's only gotten like one animated, and it needs like 10 billion animated for it because like pure it's the whole entire
Hmm.
Lyle's doing the whole entire character of when they were saying it's time to do business with the jizness, and then Lyle started doing a character of the jizness. It's a good bit. The reason the fact that there's only one animated for it and there isn't like 10 billions of them, it's just like I don't know. It feels like it should be like a staple meme. It should be considered like one of the classic bits, but it's kind of underappreciated. You know,
Nice.
it's
That's
like
fair, bro.
it's like Shane Gillis. You only ever see the with the Chi Danny joke. It's a funny bit, but he has some other material that's good, and you can't only just be about Chi Danny.
That's absolutely true.
You can be about Chi Laval, but not Cheese Danny.
No, no, we are not gonna have any cheese with Danny today. That's just
Mm,
not gonna happen. Sorry, guys.
yeah. Mm,
Anyway, we are going to play. Wait, what the? Oh, okay. Skype organized it stupidly. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so
After a
should I?
disastrous beginning,
Yeah,
thank you
the
all.
a lot of technical difficulties behind the scenes.
That's okay. We're now gonna play the excellent new Newgrounds game,
Yep.
Pinball Breaker Deluxe. And
Yeah.
there's friggin' clickbait. One, this submission's under judgment. So no, I know we're not gonna play it on this. We're gonna play it on the real website or
No, no,
something.
no. We like Newgrounds. Newgrounds is the real site. Just you get it more in H. You can get on higher definition on itch.
Guys,
But
please go to friggin' Newgrounds and like this. Give this a
well,
5-star rating, please. I'm gonna
given that
drop the
given the majority of like gameplays for Q-Punk styles come from Tom Folk front paging the game on Newgrounds, yeah, if I was ever caught calling the itch version the real version of the game, I'd be a dead man.
Yeah,
I'd be my
sorry.
career ended.
Fair
The,
enough.
the Listen, like Daddy Fulp has the career and my career in the palm of his hands right now. Okay, the very same man that destroyed uh, Phantom Arcade's laptop by spilling beer on it and then setting back development a couple of weeks. Yeah, he has my life in his hands right now.
That's awesome. That's
You know about that, right? That happened to Friday Night Funkin'.
no.
Yeah, it's like
Why is it still
a
so
lot.
loud?
A lot of the animation for the Tank Man update, I believe it was, had to be like multiple weeks of progress on the Tank Man animations had to be redone because of the fact that Tom Fulp spilled beer on on the animator's laptop, and it's worse is because of the fact that Tom Fulp is like the guy's actual boss. Like he's the one who actually pays the paychecks and stuff. So imagine having your actual, like your actual place of employment spill beer on your laptop. You're like, okay, fine, I'll buy you a new one.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't I, d- I don't know if the game is just loud for generally speaking. If it just has like a high.
oh, this time around we have the audio settings, so you can turn down the volume on in game.
I did, but it's still pretty loud. Even so, I think I might. I'm wanting to keep the sound, but I'm gonna um, turn down the sound on my browser.
Yeah,
Where? Oh goodness, why
yeah,
volume mixer? Thank you.
yeah.
Thank
So like how before the call we had to, I was talking about like how sometimes things that seem like just like you just forget about when you're making a project that's like a smaller detail, and then like it's like a glaring issue for like other people when they actually play the game.
you. Yeah.
um Audio settings is a really good example of that because like for me, like I literally for any game I play, I always just use the Windows mixer to control the volume. I never touch game audio settings, with
Nice.
the fair exception of turn down sound effects, make music louder just so I can hear it. But I never am in a situation where it's like, hold on a second, I'm on Skype right now, I need to turn on my game volume, and I go into my game settings for it. I always just use my volume mixer for that. So and whenever I want a game to be mute, like I just make the game mute that way. So when when somebody asks you like, oh yeah, can you actually like the music is really loud? Is there a mute button for the game? I like I don't know, just kind of like I totally forgot. I was like, hold on a second. It's like people don't click the little speaker icon at the top of the browser if they need to listen to YouTube in the background. Like I just never yeah, I just never thought about it until somebody said something about it. So ever since somebody said about it, starting with my first kamikaze, every subsequent game I've made an effort to add in audio settings. So
Interesting.
yeah.
You should look at the screen. This is fascinating. I don't know if the link on your itch website is if this is a problem of it loading in wrong, or if this is
Mm.
like I'm getting. It looks like I'm getting a test just basic physics of, and
Oh wait,
it auto started with the Sammy stuff.
wait, what? Okay, so for everybody behind the scenes who's not aware, um, this the, I've been trying to get the game launching, and it's being well received right now. But there's some weird technical stuff that's been popping up periodically. So throughout this stream, you're probably going to have me just go, "What? Oh, fucking!" Like while while we're on here, you're going to be hearing live aspirated noises because. Yeah, having the little debug test on there, like I just updated the page, refreshed the page, and it should be fixed. But like
Interesting.
yeah, that should have not been there. That should have not been there at all.
So
If it's if that's on there, then we have some bigger issues. Big, um,
well, it's thankfully it doesn't seem to be doing that for the
Newgrounds.
yeah, Newgrounds.
Yeah, it's just no. The problem with like web stuff is sometimes things get delayed with the updates, and or like might not load into right information. So, um, today because today is launch day, and it is one of like launch days. I've gotten more calm about it as time's gone on, but they are a little nerve wracking. Every single time I see the little notifications on Newgrounds go up and says I got new reviews, because the foundation of your overall game score is done on launch day. It's also where the majority of people are going to be testing your game, so it's going to be where you find the majority of your bugs. Oftentimes, I usually clear out my schedule and do jack shit, and just sit at my computer all day, just wait for notifications, and then just trying to see if I should update my game or not. on these things. Luckily today I'm kind of a little bit more mellow because Pinball Breaker Deluxe was in more of a state of completion before I made it public. Like, yeah, as in like I had it in its current state for a few days, kind of tweaking this and that about it. So I feel a little bit last second about it. But because it's like with Greedy Goblins, it was like actually Greedy Goblins is a bad example. Poco Loco was done like basically the way it worked was I completed the game, then I didn't, and then like I did the trailer like within a day or two, and didn't touch the game, and then made everything public. So, it's like either in short proximity to when the game goes public is like when is like the last version of the game touched for it. I updated Pinball Breaker, like pushed different updated files for the game. But it just seems like between like either the way that itch.io works and it's loading the wrong version, like the wrong file for the game, which I should have fixed that issue, by the way. Thank you for pointing that out, Caleb. And then like audio export, like an audio import codec deciding to loop an audio file rather than play it once only, so the sound effect is just repeating indefinitely in game and it annoys players. That sort of stuff has been popping up for Pinball Breaker Deluxe. So it's less of an issue of, oh, I have to go in and try to fix this big thing. It's more of an issue of computers are acting up on me. So.
Oh no! What did I do?
So every other time, it was the computer. It was my fault. But this time around, if there's something wrong with the game, it's your fault.
That's fair. I'm gonna put Callan and see if I made the rankings.
Time for me to review the game.
Oh my gosh!
Read the reviews.
Well, it looks like people. I like that you have so many people on the rankings now. That's fun.
I forgot to wipe the scores. Oh shit.
Don't worry, people will beat him out soon anyway. It looks like some people are probably already. There's a Sammy Simp. That doesn't sound like it to you. Or is it?
It was actually me when I was debugging.
Yeah, there's a number. Okay, most of these might be you then, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, I know that like there's like a game development group I'm a part of that did like some bug testing for this.
Nice. Actually, so real quick, sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but I just want to get into the chat here and there.
Yeah.
We haven't had a ton of questions, so I'll get through it quick. Mick said, "How's the week deal going?" It's been a pretty decent week overall. Thank you for saying my audio's working also. Oh, and he kissed the redhead, of course. Sammy would love to kiss you also. I think that's canon. That Sammy is a big fan of yours. I can't wait to get the parts I ordered so I can start making videos again. Great, McMock. Hello, Tolquiro. Making games is hard. We understand if there's a few bugs. Just try your best, Larnu, McMock says. Well, there you go. Already getting some nice encouragement. Anyway, continue with your spiel. I'm going to do one more round with Sammy, and then I'm probably going to try other characters.
Yeah. So, so Pinball Breaker Deluxe, by the way, half the roster is returning, half the roster is new. The characters that got cut, I'll try to get them in updates, but they will probably be coming closer towards the spring. But the goal with Pinball Breaker Deluxe is to have it like be this polished, optimized, definitive version of Pinball Breaker. Because the original game was it was well received. It was like our second most popular game, and second most well reviewed game. Greedy Goblins, our previous title, just broke the previous standard that Keypunks had. Previous standard / record that it had. So I've been wanting to revisit Pinball Breaker for a while now, and now that the original game is like now 2 years old, I feel like I felt confident in my programming abilities now to better optimize it and give it better graphics. Like we have like all the nice 3D character animation in the game because I have more experience under my belt. But yeah, so that was. If I smack a little bit, I'm dealing with like some allergies right now, so sorry. My throat's acting up a little bit right now. But the goal with Pinball Breaker Deluxe is to release the game and then push updates with it, and then also when Keypunks has like subsequent games made, hopefully we can revisit Pinball Breaker and release like new character / board themes based around like future Keypunks projects. So That's kind of where everything was right now. And there's 3 modes. There's classic, which is just a direct remake of the original rules and the original everything, for people who liked it. And in case if people really hated the deluxe editions, that they could fall back and basically still be like, oh, at least I have Pinball Breaker original. So preserve the original game rather than just completely just make it just like bury it. Then there's Deluxe, which takes like a lot of like stuff I've learned from subsequent games like Poco Loco and Greedy Goblins, oddly enough, as well as also taking feedback from the original Pinball Breaker. And Deluxe mode originally was built in a way where like what Shuffle mode is, which is the 3rd mode, is what Deluxe mode originally was. But after player feedback, I realized that even though I liked Deluxe mode and not Deluxe mode, Shuffle mode, and Shuffle mode is the best for people who play this game a crap ton because it randomizes all the layouts, there needed to be a linear progression and a linear like curve of difficulty escalation for people who played this game for the first time, because there was a situation where one of my playtesters just got all the hardest layouts when everything was randomized. And I realized that's not good, and that's going to leave a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths. So, Shuffle mode became its own thing, and then I've rebuilt Deluxe mode as it's having its own separate rules. So, and Deluxe mode, Shuffle mode, the content in there it expands by like what was previously in the game by like about 3 times that amount. So, huge expansion for it. I should have like the amount of stuff that went into Pinball Breaker Deluxe, honestly, it's let's put it this way: between Greedy Goblins and Pinball Breaker Deluxe, I need to start getting people to. I need to start charging people money for my games. How much work is starting to go into these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is man, I'm getting caught in a lot of the irritating you hit it twice, and then it not only it breaks the ball or it breaks the
the purple icons.
If the ball flies too fast, like bounces up off something too fast, it will basically make the free ball that you have as a protection pointless.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which is not. I think that's just going to be a hardware difference thing. That's another thing too about Pinball Breaker. I revisited it because people liked it and I liked it, but one thing I disliked about Pinball Breaker, and it's one of the reasons why I had to wait until I understood some stuff better about coding, is the game is entirely reliant on Godot's physics engines and Godot's physics tools. The problem with having a game that's done that way is if that stuff really depends. Like you're going to have more variation on that stuff depending on how your hardware processes information. Like if you play the game with hardware acceleration on or off, the ball is going to feel completely different. But Greedy Goblins is going to feel much more consistent at the game because it's not reliant on any in-game physics engine sort of stuff. Right. So the reason why I don't make stuff like Angry Birds really is partially because of the fact that a lot of my frustration with Pinball Breaker and with I put a lot of effort in with updates to try to polish it, to try to get as close to 5 stars as possible when they originally released. But there was a certain brick wall where eventually I was just hitting it where I was just like, so it's like the game doesn't play good. I'm like, you have an old computer. It's like there's nothing I can do to make the game run better on your machine.
Okay. I will say, look at some of the Elizabeth Compton. Hold on, what's the new thumbnail about?
Okay.
Sorry. Cage is a cheeky one. No, you're fine. Yeah, no, there's.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll stop talking about the game a little bit more, and we can maybe like the rest of the stream we can focus on a little bit more like comments and maybe be popping in with some reviews on the game when they come in. But yeah.
Migmon said the stuff you said about this game reminds me of my game Headless, and I think it's been about 2 years as well. We're trying to remake it more popular. Cool.
Yeah.
I say start with like a $2. Yeah. He's saying start pretty low with your price tags. If you.
Yeah. Start... Yeah, so
I feel like that's might be a good idea, but there's one of these things. I feel like generally, if it's like exclusively app that you're focusing on, perhaps that could work. But generally, when it's comes to just like making something for an audience online, it's not necessarily gonna help you that much to have to charge for. Um, sorry, I'm really losing my train of thought as I'm trying to focus, but it's not necessarily going to help you.
I have a business
because
plan
some people will, they just see, oh, there's a charge, and they're just like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
oh
so
my
the
gosh.
business plan with this stuff is that I want to make like hopefully I can meet a developer who who basically not developer, sorry, publisher who can help with marketing and getting the game on storefronts. But my plan is that like games like Greedy Goblins, I would love to make an expanded version of Greedy Goblins that introduces exclusive dungeons and exclusive game mechanics while still keeping the original around as a free kind of almost like a demo. While the paid, basically it's like if you want money, if you want more paid money, if you try the like the bulk of the game for free is kind of like the business model I'd go for, and then have it be that if the have a roadmap and basically saying if the game meets certain sales thresholds, then I'll add this update in and that update in. So if you really like the free game, buy it to help fund future updates, and you get access to those updates. And immediately, right now, you get some free stuff. I mean, not free stuff. You get exclusive stuff as well. So that's how I would do it. But the main issue with it is it's just like I got to figure out if I need to do it costs money to actually submit your games to like the app stores, and to like it's $100 to get your game on Steam actually. So the reason why I don't just upload every Q-Punks game on Steam, because even though I made it, it's like I just put it for free on Steam. I'd pay $100 every single time I did that. So if I'm going to put the Q-Punks games for free on Steam, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them a compilation title and then and pay the $100 once rather than paying $100 per browser game. Because the goal I try to set for myself with these things is like if like unfortunately I can't be psychotic enough and terrible to my body enough to get a by the way, Caleb, I'm watching your gameplay. You need to use the paddles independently. You can't be using both at the same time. That's bad form.
Oh, I didn't even know that you can do that.
Yeah, left and right.
Oh. I've been using the space bar to do both. Oh, no wonder. Yeah. No wonder I'm getting so frustrated about like one going up and then Okay. All right. Well, I was gonna say I felt like I'm getting worse. I'm not playing any better.
Yeah.
Okay. That does feel a little better.
Yeah. I will say actually, what's funny is that Pinball Breaker Deluxe, when doing testing it and having game feel and stuff, the gameplay is great on mobile. Actually, I would go far to say basically the game is actually more fun to play on your phone than on desktop.
Interesting. I'll have to test that.
Yeah. Mobile's really important. I get that people like dismiss mobile for this and that because the industry itself has like a lot of issues with shovelware, as well as also like basically monopolies in the space. But if you have your browser game and you make it mobile compatible as well, people don't like downloading another thing just to try the game out. Like people appreciate when you can just play it in your browser, and most people use their phones over computers nowadays. So all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Game devs. It's like I'm convinced that if you basically try you're not going to talk me out of trying to make games like Greedy Goblins and Pinball Breaker Deluxe where they're I make them as platform agnostic as possible while still being free, because I'm strongly convinced I'm right in there, and
oh my gosh. Yeah. I feel like I at least as far as this deluxe mode, I'm not sure. I'm starting to feel more frustrated by some of the physics, and I'm not trying to just complain. I just feel like I'm not sure if this is based in any kind of reality or not, but it feels like there's more space between a lot of the targets and the bouncing things, to a point where like you have to really be intimately familiar with how you can make the ball hit in the middle without hitting against anything else. Otherwise, you're really gonna keep running into issues of just kind of continuing to hit, like spinning around in a circle. and not really get anywhere unless you have
So
multiple balls, because then they
so
can.
the way it works is that different depending on what part of your paddle, it's going to fling it in different directions. But also, if you tap your paddle, it flies really fast. Basically, like but if you hold your paddle, then it's going to be slower. Which is it sounds counterintuitive, but that's how real pinball works. It's like slam it and it goes fast, and then you hold it, it goes lower. So knowing your paddle force and also your paddle angles, that's the learning curve for the game. And it's the inherent issue of pinball. It's like either you love it or you hate it.
Right. I just felt like I had a better. Maybe it's been a while, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Let me check chat to see if there's anything like there. So McMox be talking. Let's see. I mean, I'm doing the same thing with headless release $9 price tag is fair, and for us involved there. Okay, so yeah, so definitely the storefront's taking a percentage. That's definitely a thing you have to consider. I need to double check itch and see if itch actually takes as much of a cut as Steam does, though. Paying attention to other storefronts and not being so dependent on one is definitely I recommend it. I actually yeah, I would I need to run the percentage numbers to figure out actually what would be the best option, but that's something you have to take account for. It's the reason why I used the Godot engine, because the storefronts are going to take a percentage that I don't want to pay. I'm going to, if I have to pay my game engine a percentage as well, I mean, holy crap, I'm not going to be left with any money. 30% to you, 30% to you. I mean, like, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm going to stop playing for a minute because it seems like I've typed too much now. Oh, stop taking. No, you can talk, McMock. Yeah. You have to have the right timing, but you're getting pretty mad. Just take a break for a second and then go back to it. McMock is coming at you with the Buddha advice. you need to read that. Yeah. Okay. So who here wants to get canceled from SNL for reading it like Confucius?
Confucius say, take a break when you are getting too mad. I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Like a high. That's not just a high pitched Uncle Iroh.
Yeah. Oh man. I need to try classic mode again just to see if it feels better to me personally.
Yeah.
Because
I will tell you, the ball is actually in this game is faster because people felt like the ball originally was too slow for their tastes. Okay. And pinball is a really fast. Like the pinball ball, if I made the pinball physics accurate, it would have been way too fast. Like
right.
It's pinball breaker ball has always been more beach volleyball like to accommodate the goal orientation of the game. So
right.
But that's actually a funny thing. Original Pinball Breaker, it got negative reviews sometimes because people are like, the physics are bad. Have you ever used a real pinball table? It's like that aggressive.
I know, but I'm trying to.
Yeah. It's like it's a guess, but we need to try something different. Damn, it wasn't even 24 hours, and Pinball Breaker made it out of Judgment. The deluxe NATO. Yeah. So so reading the reviews real quick. Best game on Newgrounds.gov. Tom Fulp, please grunt page.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that you get an extra life when you get the bonus run.
Yeah.
That makes me feel good.
I may not be a fan of pinball games, but I like this. But I should be also reading out the star reviews. So person who wanted Fulp to front page it, 5 stars. I might be a fan of pinball, but I like it. 5 stars. Somebody commenting on how there was a previous budge where Sammy would say her introduction line on repeat. 5 stars. Pretty good, but the only complaint is the audio. "Quote unquote, let's get the show on the road" repeats forever until the ball is lost. Then everything else is fine. Okay, listen to the words. The guy is saying that an audio glitch I had to fix. Then it's a perfect game. You gave it 3 stars. A little harsh, but guess what? I fixed the audio glitch. So let's use illogical reasoning. Basically a 5-star review now because the bug is fixed. So
if you fill in the gaps for him.
Yeah, fill in the gap. Hey, Mr. G. Hey, GDAG. Update your review, asshole. Anyway.
There you go. Okay.
And then you have another guy who basically said audio good, but audio glitch, but 5 stars. So you know what? While the game is sitting at 3.62 right now, let's hope you're playing finds the bugs and if there's I can fix it if there's something hidden there that I'm not aware of. But if not, the game's only gonna rise. You're gonna be like Macho Man Randy Savage, let the cream rise to the top.
So how do the purple ones work again? Oh, they just are blocking ones.
Yeah, hit it once and it breaks. So those ones in game code, I refer to them as bricks, but I needed a visual indicator of them being something different. But it's like I was trying to do a square shape, but since everything is a circle in Pinball Breaker, I couldn't make a square hitbox. And ultimately, I settled on purple because it's a different color than every other object, and I did a spiral because it kind of, it communicated, something different for it. Anyway, point being is it's called brick and game code. I call it Rayman in my head because it reminds me of Rayman stuff. I don't know what to call it. Do we call it bricks or we call them Raymans?
Everybody loves Rayman.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No. Oh, okay. I'm not dead yet.
Yeah. Hey, are you gonna play your wife stage next?
Yeah, I guess I should, huh? I might play her stage on classic just to see if it makes me feel any happier.
Yeah. Yeah. If Arcane
no, I was so close.
Given Arcangel's Wolf, Roxanne Wolf, love, maybe he'd be into this game. Because
dang it, I was really hoping that the balancing would friggin' work with the physics there. Hitting anything into the center of this stage is like a pain in the butt to me thus far. Okay, well, I got it there. No bonus. Cage, why is this game not giving me bonuses? It sucks.
Rub moment.
Also, actually now I am getting annoyed that you friggin' didn't undo the reset all of the scores because I can't feel like I'm making any progress. Guarantee it. Like I'm about to lose, and I'm not even I'm just hit the halfway, close to like one of the lowest ones. Oh, there I go.
Well, let me see if there's any way that I can just remove my debug scores in there and see if I can do it without it, because like there's got to be a better way. Yeah,
Mi'kmaq's been taking over the chat, shaking the chat by storm. That's fair.
But yeah, Mi'kmaq's, if you have a link to like any of your like itch or like any game development stuff, just like drop. I can see it if he drops it in the chat because I'm a moderate. Is that how it works? Like, will it show links to me if somebody drops one into chat?
I think I have to approve them, or mods have to approve. Oh, come on.
Okay, yeah. So Mi'kmaq, drop a link and I'll be able to check it out because I'd be curious in seeing like what game stuff you do. Yeah, but right now, my after Pinball Breakers release, like my two things I'm doing is I'm going to be putting together a visual novel game next after this one, but I need I'm going to actually take a bit of take a month easy on game dev stuff because I want to do some 3D printing stuff because I got a 3D printer over Christmas. That's cool, but I only made but I haven't been able to make new models for it. I only the only real thing I got to I spent a bunch of days trying to figure out how to work, and then I printed like an old Gakko cartoon design model that I sculpted a year or so ago, and I never got around to doing any more. Like I need to make a Rio and other stuff, So yeah, I have a laptop and a PC. The team had a 16-year-old PC, but it broke before we could see it. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, are there different scoreboards for like every mode?
Each mode has a different scoreboard. So
cool.
yeah, the shuffle should actually have the least amount of scores on it. So if you want to try to get off,
try to make my mark while I can.
Ooh, spicy. I think I can delete anything I can actually delete my scores manually. So I'm going to start. I can just delete the player off there. So I'm gonna start. So while we talk, I'll just delete any score that's not that wasn't from February 3rd. So we'll get rid of delete.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just me or it seems like maybe the physics have just changed in a way where it's not as easy to get it like directly up. But that's not necessarily saying it's bad. It's just it's throwing me off.
Yeah. I think the original game actually only had a couple layouts that only called for you to throw directly in the middle, if memory serves me correctly.
Maybe that has something to do with
it. Most of the time it was go far right, go far left, and ramp up the middle sort of thing. Like try to get the middle, because to shoot the ball in the middle, it's always going to be at an angle, but you need to shoot the ball when it's like more in the middle of your paddle, not on the edge.
Right.
So.
But every time I feel like I shoot it when it's more in the middle, it's like way too slow.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe we. I wish I was there, because then I would just hop on there and be like, "Let me show you how it's done."
Yeah, that would be funny. And I'd be like, "Oh, I'm not a real gamer."
Oh, I'm not a real gamer. I'm just kidding.
All I can say is that I feel like I'm getting like way more points quicker in this version.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Then again, I am at around 11 already, so like,
yeah,
that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a observation. Ba, 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 ba. My cat girl waifu. But see, she's got red hair just like Elizabeth, so she just is Elizabeth. No! No!
Yeah, it's Elizabeth's French persona.
Okay, let's see. How many... Is 10,000 enough to make it? Yay! I did it just the bottom. Woo!
Yeah, you're number 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also expanded the scoreboard on it, actually, funny enough, because, like, again, I'm manually in the process of trying to delete any of the January, scores submitted right now, but I kind of was thinking about like how it's like, if you have more room on the leaderboard, people feel have more fun to get on it. So yeah.
Yep.
Man, I'm seeing that some of these scores go all the way back to January.
Hey, points already number 3.
Damn.
Let's get to the point. That's awesome.
Yeah. Good
job. I think I just need to get good. You need 54,000. That's impressive.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's one reason that's fun about getting into test games, because of the fact that it really does stress test on like how, because it's like
Point got worried because he saw the wrong score. Don't worry, Point. Yeah, you did the main one. It's not on the other two. You gotta play every mode, so your name's on every single mode.
Yeah, not saying this is like a slight against you, Caleb, or anything like that. It's actually it's really helpful on my part. But it's like but you'll have the things where it's like you'll like you nitpick my games harder than most other people who test my games. So like I'm able to actually think through like if like on how much of that's actually too hard, or how much of that is please no Johns.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's not me trying to nitpick so much as I find it very easy to complain about anything.
You're the problem with this generation. Always complaining, never building, only destroying.
Yep, basically.
Yeah.
Oh man, I am getting so unlucky with how it's bouncing off of the purple stuff in this round.
It's 10% luck, 10% skill, 10%
kill la kill. Oh my gosh.
Dude, my goal with Pinball Breaker would be to get like a publisher to get it up on like the App Store, make like a new mode, and have like downloadable like character packs and stuff. If you really want to make the money, just make all the character skins like microtransaction stuff. But it would be great to get like other like because that's the thing. It's like with Pinball Breaker, it's like a lot of work actually goes into trying to build the characters in the game. But it's one of the reasons why I like the game, because of the fact that not enough puzzle games have a fun roster. So
yeah,
whatever crossover I could get through with the publisher's help, I would I'd do it basically. Yeah. So So all I'm saying is if they wanted to the kill. Listen, I wouldn't care if the kill collaboration would raise the age rating. I feel like be doing that shit now.
So if people came interested to have their character added to Pinball Breaker, you consider it?
Dude, yeah, it's like there's some like lines where I would have to think about like like that's a bit too far with it, but like I wouldn't. Let's just put it this way. Yandere Dev, had a whole entire thing where he had collaborations with other games. It's like they would have like the Yandere Dev event, or I mean the Yandere Simulator event, and that included some hentai games. I'm not sure if I'd be necessarily collabing with the hentai game.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
But if it's like a Dead or Alive beach volleyball, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. All I'm saying is like, is it risque is okay, but it has to still be able to be sold on store shelves.
Right.
It can't be student watches porn and gets naked. Remember that meme?
Yep, I do.
Yeah. Classic
Didn't
meme.
wasn't the original? Wait, that's the? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to remember how the original what the cheese worked with. Oh yeah, it was for stocking up lives. And it's definitely a good thing that you have other bonuses mixed up to kind of play with that. The only thing I would say is if like as that I think this is not any kind of John's. I think this is a pretty fair, legitimate suggestion.
You lie. Okay, continue.
It's make the oh gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Make the frequency with which the end level button shows up be a little more like just automatic win. Make that a little more common, I think, because
what do you mean by the end level button?
Like pass, basically like automatic.
You mean the nuke? You mean the nuke?
More or less, yeah. Where it's kind of like, okay, move on.
Yeah.
I would make that frequency a little more.
Yeah, that like the with that like all the items are kind of built around well, not all of them, but the majority of the items are built around trying to basically optimize like bonus timer stuff. So what's actually fun about the when you get the nuke is that if you get it and you're like almost done with a round, there are situations where you're like, okay, I'm going to try to finish this round, get to the next round, the nuke is still on screen, I'm going to then instant nuke this next round, so then I get the full time bonus instantly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's like there's
oh my gosh, I hate this one. I really don't like this one. It's the friggin' I've been getting the worst ones for like the first 5 rounds in terms of like I was stuck on this last round for like 2 minutes at least. This one is also just I mean, I know that I need to get good at like spacing it better, but also some of these blocking kind of things, they're messing with the pacing a little bit for me personally.
Yeah.
But again, get good.
Yeah. It is what it is. Like I think I wanted the game to hit a balance of like something that can be not if you're trying to play it for like all the points, then you need to basically learn the quirks of the game, and like at least for me it has like a lot of the appeal of like trying to learn actually like how to use something like a skateboard or a snowboard. And there it's it's like I mean like when
to be fair, it has been a while in terms of me really getting used to the mechanics of I'm starting to get back into it a little.
Yeah.
But some of these are just a little easier, I think, than others in terms of.
Oh yeah, that's why and like deluxe mode basically aims to try to like introduce the mechanics linearly, as well as also not throw you into the deep end as quickly, while shuffle mode just kind of does everything at once. So that was the general mentality. So but I'll tell you, I mean, like, even though, like, like Pinball Breaker actually, as stupid as it sounds, like if there's any game that I revisit and I spend too much time playing, um, yeah, I actually like.
The
I'll be
original?
honest with you. Like the original and this one, I'll be honest with you. But this one replaces the original for me because it has more to it. But I'll be honest with you.
No,
I
no, no.
I I think I could have gotten this game out maybe a week or two earlier if one part wasn't me trying to polish the game, but the other part wasn't me losing time to debugging my own game and accidentally realized I spent too much time getting addicted to my home supply.
Amazing.
Like, yeah, because I like games like Puyo Puyo and all that stuff, and like this is like puzzle game crack for me because like you know I like pinball a lot, but I actually don't like the objective of pinball as much as just hitting the ball against the flappers. So,
right.
Yeah. Let's see. I gotta get.
Oh, come on. Oh, I don't need the ball right now, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, but.
Oh, really?
But yeah.
Shoot! Every time I hit the friggin' space bar, I mess myself up. I gotta stop. I used to do the space bar like all the time. Okay, I did better in the shuffle mode.
Larny, what's the Greedy Goblins guy's name? Well, and the character, that's what Get to the Point asked. And the character bios of the game, like I wrote his name as Dwarf McDwarf. That's like his full legal name. So it's just the Dwarf. Until my brother, because he's the one who made the dwarf, until my brother just comes up with like a more expansive legal name for Dwarf McDwarf, that's no, it's up to being retconned, but that's what his legal name currently is. Funny enough, in the comics, we actually learned that the elf was named like Salome, so which is like. My brother was like, yeah, this is like some ancient like archaic name that's like I think is cool that that no one uses anymore, but only I know about it because I read books. But then when I saw it, I was like, I just thought you were making a pun on salami. I'm not that smart. I'm not sure if people are going to be getting some like historical reference out of this one.
Yeah.
But I mean that's one of the things that makes working with Kai great is that it's he has to really he'll have like he'll want to put stupid stuff in his project, but he's also like out of anybody I know, he's the one that reads the most. So he'll come up with like some smart deep cut thing that I'm like literally no one's gonna get this but you. But it makes this work really interesting because you get that juxtaposition of higher and lowbrow, because no one really like if it's all lowbrow, then there's not really much of a substance. But if it's all highbrow, I mean, like who the hell reads Atlas Shrugged,
Shrugs.
Yeah. What the hell is that? But yeah. I do want to at some point actually with the cat character Jules, like I do want to actually make a game starring her at some point. But the main issue with that one comes down to that one like I need some help with it, specifically like on the art standpoint. Like I could do core game like I would love to do like the game design stuff and do like like focus on things like I need to find exact terms for like what parts of the development I would want to do, but like level design stuff and core gameplay loop, I would be great at it. But the idea unfortunately calls for like a lot of dialogue, and with like what I have in my design documents right now, and just if I was to do just script and scenario writing at the same time as building out the gameplay and the engine, it would just be too much for my brain, as well as also do the game assets. So I need like at least 2 other people for me to build that idea proper. So she'll get a game at some point, but it's literally give me a budget,
Yeah.
But the core idea for her was that I wanted it to be like it actually has some parallels with like Hitman, but it's also kind of like a top-down like 16-bit dungeon crawler combination thing. It's like the way I describe it is almost like RPG overworld, and then action RPG, are like the 2 gameplay styles. So how it works is that you would have
Oh my
what
gosh, my ball has been stuck for like seconds on the friggin' blue balls at the top.
amazing. You got
What?
blue ball, dude.
I did.
But whatchamacallit? But yeah, so the gameplay idea, yeah, unfortunately I started explaining like the edges of the idea rather than explaining the center. That's a personal mistake of mine, mea culpa. But the core idea with her gameplay would be um you walk into a like a museum or something like that, and you stake out the place, and it's like a overworld RPG style sort of deal. So think like Pokemon or Final Fantasy overworld, and you talk to people, and depending on like what you talk to, you either get keys, like key pieces of information, or you get key items. And then when you're done exploring the like the museum you're going to rob, you can cut to like a night section, and then you basically break into the museum at the middle of the night, and then you use what you the information you got during the daytime to help complete the heist during the night. So depending on like if you talk to certain people, you might get like say like a security guard's key, so then you can use that security guard's key when you start doing the heist. And the way the game is set up is like, you have one museum, but though you have different tiers of complex treasures you can steal, and you have to target one and take it. But depending, your end scores depends on what treasure you took, as well as also the efficiency of taking it and setting off alarms, like all that sort of stuff. So you get different strategy. You get one level that's really dense with like multiple strategies of like, how you approach getting it and triggering the events that basically help you getting the item you want easier. But you'll have situations like if you trip the alarms, and security guards will chase you and all that stuff. So that's what the core idea I want to do with that one. Again, it just comes down to that it's going to have like as much writing as you would get in like the visual novel I'm working on. It'd be as dense of a script, maybe even more so for this game, because you would have like a lot of dialogue that would involve like manipulating people in conversations for the outcome you would want. So
Yeah.
yeah, so and if your game is going to be dependent on it, you need somebody who's good at writing and somebody who's good at focused on writing. So that's the core reason why I haven't done her game yet. But like as far as like the level design stuff, that's more of a time thing. But I have the skills to build out the gameplay style. Like I have the skills and the tools. I just don't have. I just don't have the writing and the access for it right now for it, because my brother, great work with, he's reliable and all that, but end of the day, he has other projects he works on, and he has like a straight up job. Like he has all that sort of stuff going on. The amount of I don't like I just don't I'm trying to think about the word. Basically, his time is limited to work on Cube Punks, and he has specific and so like when he works on a project, he works on like a specific focused part of the project, while I have more time. So basically it's like what my brother doesn't do, I usually pick up the slack on it. And pick up the slack makes it sound like I'm putting him down, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I fill in the gaps. That's the more accurate term for it. So what like if he's doing the writing for the game, chances are he's not going to have time to do that visuals for it. So I would end up doing the visuals. If I always do the coding. So if he doesn't have, if I end up doing the writing though, then he's going to do the visuals for it. Yeah, it gets put in and also like the amount of time he has to try to make a polished script and all that sort of stuff. I mean, the visual novel game has been on and off development for a period of time now. Because of the fact that not out of incompetency, is just because of how life is, So, so for him to be the writer for the game starring the cat, he would have to basically be in a position where he could put all of his focus towards the writing, and for me, and for but then that gets in a situation where he's going to be strained trying to do that visual assets for it as well, and I would be strained into visual assets as well. So we would need either additional somebody who takes up the programming slack, or somebody who takes up the character asset and animation slack. Luckily it's a furry game, so I could probably just commission a furry artist for it.
Yeah, probably.
just come back with it, and then like my director notes on all the drawings that the artist comes back with. I'm like, no, don't don't put so much emphasization on the feet. Why are the toes so pronounced? Stop it. And they're like, it's good, and I'm like, stop it.
How does it make you feel that you've been talking like about Cat Girl for like 20 minutes?
I don't know. I think it's an interesting game. I think that there's like
is it gonna be? Wait, I'm so sorry. I've heard most of this, but or I was catching most of what you were talking about, but except for I think I skimmed over like the beginning part as far as like what the game's actually. I know it's good. You said it's gonna have you said writing. It's gonna need a lot of writing, but it's like a mystery kind of thing.
So the way the game works is that you it's you explore like a museum when it's open during the daytime, and you talk to people, and you can get key items through it. Think like Pokemon Overworld,
right?
And then it's like Zelda Dungeon Crawler when you break in at night, and you use like the items and information you got during the day to select an item you're going to steal.
Right. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that.
Hire that furry artist now.
Yeah. Like that game again, it's like it's on the list. I legitimately think you can do that game and do it well with a small dev. It's just a matter of just dedicated roles. And with the browser games and the stuff I focus on doing, like Pinball Breaker, I did literally everything myself. Nice. It's something that I feasibly can do all myself. But it comes down to a situation of it's like either if you need a bigger project, you need bigger hands, and if you you get to a certain point where if there's so much time being poured into it, then you can't justify the time you spent for it if you don't get any money to accommodate your time you spent on your passion project. Yeah. And people don't work for you for free, basically. Like it's like you have to bribe them in somehow. Like so like in college, promise is not like a boring tangent. It's a point, okay? And I think you might be funny. You can get a highlight out of this. So so I went to so my film degree was primarily in film production. It was also a little bit like film history was kind of part of the course, but it's like a film production degree. You had to do every year for like the 2 years you'd have to do like a junior and a senior film. Those were like the two films you had to do. So when it came to actually filming the films, what would end up happening was that it was mandatory for you to work on other people's films as part of your grade. But people really just didn't want to work on each other's projects because they were kind of selfish, and also just kind of like didn't like talk to people. So it wasn't uncommon for people to basically just be like, "Hey, hey, give me credit, and I'll give you credit." So we just both don't get basically we're short on credits. I didn't go to this guy's shoot, enough people shoot. You say I was at your shoot. You say you were at my shoot. Then we cover each other's asses and we get the grade. A lot of people did this all the time. If you actually wanted somebody to work, and the real incentive, not great incentive, but the real incentive for getting these people to actually work on your film shoot was having the good snacks, because you're not going to pay your fellow college student for work on your film, but you can bribe them with, hey, we got like these are the chips, these are the soda that we chose, and people would choose what film shoots to go on depending on like what you're choosing. So and sometimes the choices were like really bottom of the barrel. Like if you said Little Caesars, everybody's like, I'm there. Like for some reason, everybody fucking loved Little Caesars. But
it's so weird.
It's like yeah, I think you actually could probably get more people at your shoot with Little Caesars than Domino's, actually. But it's like people don't work for free, even if it's not money. They're gonna work for free. So it's like you gotta, So if you're doing stuff over the internet, you can't really bribe people with food that easy. So, and like, it's all gonna be money here. It's all gonna be money or favors. But I mean, like, I don't have all the time in the world, so I needed money over favors to exchange.
Yeah.
Anyway, IDS is actually in now.
Oh my god.
IDS, what do you think about Caleb's new wife?
Caleb has a new wife, or are we doing the existing wife and it's just new because it's not been that long?
No, he has a new wife. Did check the thumbnail of the stream?
Oh, we're live. Hello.
Oh, sorry. Thanks for not coming in dropping any bombs.
I am very smashed.
You're smashed.
I am very smashed.
Amazing.
Are we talking this like furry?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thumbnail is this one.
Caleb has had a long-lasting affinity for like very, 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 very hairy people.
Yeah, exactly.
What? What do you mean
yeah.
hairy?
Until Caleb met Lizzie, he was often hanging around with Turkish and Greek people exclusively.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and people. I would always ask Caleb like, "Hey, who's this hairy guy that you're with? He's a weird hairy foreign guy," and then he would go, "Oh, don't you mean my wife?"
My wife.
Okay.
Caleb frequently rubs minoxidil and finasteride on his back in order to get a hairy werewolf back.
He often puts all these
come
chemicals
on.
on his back to claim he wants a Michelle Obama back, but we all know the truth.
Look, Michelle Obama waxes her back, okay? She's hairless like a shrew. Actually, that's a lie, because shrews are pretty hairy.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is the highest I've gone. What should I name this score? IDS. I'm gonna name it Not You. Coming in for
You
my
should
show.
name it Augustus Gloop.
Okay. Augustus.
No, Augustus Poop.
Augustus Poop. Yes. Can we get the Eric Andre guy that goes, yeah?
Augustus Poop is currently number 9 on the deluxe scoreboard.
Do you think okay, so do you think I could get away with getting the Base Hunters Dota and just like stealing it and putting it in my game without getting flagged for copyright?
I think you should like put the entirety of the One Punch Man World MMO on your game.
I'm struggling really hard to keep the game like a few megabytes. I don't think I could get all that on there for
What's a pentabyte between friends, dude?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, by the way, Cage, I have another fun little idea.
How about now?
Yeah.
For context for the stream, Caleb and IDS do that shit to me for fucking months now.
Only a couple of times. How about no?
I finally got to do the how about no to somebody. So,
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Meanwhile,
they also say that to me when I rant about things. Me talking about like that, like what I would do if the cat had a full game. Yeah, that would have been a meanwhile moment if IDS was here.
Yeah.
I am here.
Yeah.
If he was.
Oso has a question. He said, "Would you rather have a son who's into Cocomelon, Thomas the Tank Engine, Sesame Street, etc. at 14, so he still likes kitty crap at 14, or a daughter at 15 who is super into guns, gore, and violence?" Probably the daughter. Yeah.
If someone's into pre-2015 Thomas the Tank Engine, respect.
I mean, we live in a post-Bluey society, so
Oh, interesting, Cage. Is this in purpose that Deluxe and Shuffle are basically they count for both? Like that's weird.
What is it? What is it? Are you looking at the leaderboards right now?
Yeah, the leaderboards can show up differently on any mode.
Oh yeah.
They're not technically different.
Try refreshing the page. Maybe it's me messing around with the back end a little bit. Maybe it's the leaderboards glitching themselves. I've been having some snags with them during development, so yeah, about that. I figured that it was like if that there were some I figured that I'd fix it, like if there's any bugs that happen like post launch.
Okay, yeah. It's just a glitch when you're on the page. So yeah, it's only now it's currently only number 7 on the deluxe rankings. So that's pretty freaking sweet. Yeah, Augustus Poop. I hope Augustus Poop lasts there for at least a couple days.
Hey, IDS, you crazy Dutch bastard! You need to get up on You need to get up and start playing Pinball Breaker, man.
Yes. Yes.
You gotta play. What if I got Consuelo for Family Guy on Pinball Breaker?
Yes.
IDS. Let's make it confirm it right here. Do I have permission to add Apex back into the game?
Yes.
Okay. Which Apex character do you want me to add into the game after Apex?
Should it be Pete or should it be Pete the Negro? Wait, no. Should it be Pete the Negro?
What's your favorite color? Is it Pete?
Wait, you're cutting off. What are you saying, Adios? You're cutting in and out.
I feel like you got to introduce the most obscure Olympics characters, like the fucking. Hey, you can't cut in line like that, man. Like
There you go.
Actually, oh, you know who should be in the game? Degrin, and his background animation is just him hitting Crone on repeat.
That'd be
What
great.
do you want?
Yeah, that's what he says when you open the game.
Yeah.
Goes, it's, get out of my way,
So-
wingnut.
The ball drops. Every time the ball drops down the abyss. What?
and then every time you beat the bonus round, wait a minute.
No, you just shout, oh, it's a nasal count. I actually really want to add that grenade.
You gotta design him in CG.
Yeah, he needs to draw. I just need to draw cartoon character designs of his own characters, and then I gotta adapt them.
I think. No, I don't think the scoreboard's bugged. Point. I think Cage finished going through every single account that was his.
Refresh the page if it has any issues with it.
He's like, why am I second now? It's because you're one of the first people today that Cage deleted all the times he played on the rankings.
Well, still in the middle of deleting, but yeah.
Okay, you deleted some of them then.
Yeah, it's yeah.
At this point, you might as well sort of leave it because people are gonna knock these up at high anyway.
Yeah, but I'm just doing it a little bit now, so people get that dopamine hit when they start, start doing it. So it's like, I got to do the cleanup, but also we keep saying things like, Consuelo, yes, and it keeps on forgetting to hit buttons.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to do that Logan voice when Consuelo comes in.
Yeah. Do you guys believe? By the way, guys, do you believe the current ruling of many people on the whole Logan Paul situation that was a fake dead body? Do you guys believe that?
No, diabito.
No, me when I see a Nicholas Dioria video complaining about some shit. No, diabito. But now that's not disrespecting the military.
The current belief by many people is that it was a fake dead body. He did it with YouTube's thumbs up because they tried to do like a Discovering Dead Body show on YouTube Red.
Yeah, I heard like his body was actually Jake Paul in a fucking cocoon swinging back and forth.
Yeah, remember when that was happening? Like it didn't make it into the final video, but there was like a leaked early cut of it where Will Smith's "I Whip My Hair Back and Forth" was going to play.
Yeah, with like KSI's giant forehead in the background. Yeah.
I wish KSI's giant forehead was in the background things. Dude, if I got Logan Paul into Pinball Breaker, I'd make KSI's forehead just the background texture. What
if like Logan put Prime inside Pinball Breaker? Like literally, he found the servers based on he poured Prime into destroying the game permanently.
So that means he would have to go to Google Drive, which you could probably do. Newgrounds Office, I don't even know if that exists, and then itch.io, which I don't even know where the fuck that is.
What if he beat Tom to a pulp, and just fucking...
What would you do if you had your kid who was still 14 watching Tom Ska versus your daughter who was watching Marquez Burnley?
My fucking daughter only watches your Tom and Fantasia are the best friends like 24/7.
I don't think I'd be taking my kid watching Tom Scott, to be honest.
What about whatchamacallit?
Would you unfriend Cage if he turbo punched Peter?
Yes, I would.
What would you do if
literally he could potentially cause permanent damage to him at this age? The turbo punch.
What if he Thomas Scott Ridgewell Peter?
What if Epic Mealtime changed their channel name to Turbo Lunch and it was just Tom Scott was doing videos with Harley Morrison and Tom was just getting fatter?
I'm gonna eat an entire Peter on camera and like smothered him in bacon and shit. Like, what would you do?
What would you do if somebody filmed Peter smothered in peanut butter and he went ah?
I would say.
Yeah, what if he went ah?
I would say, oh my.
So how do you feel that knowing that somebody wrote the F word, not the cool F word, but the homophobic F word, on Pinball Breaker Deluxe's leaderboard, but forgot to put the extra G on it? Embarrassing.
Yeah, they should get killed.
Which what would be worse? Like you remember that guy, the news report guy that went wah wah like at a child's death.
Yeah.
That how dare you? Like Holland
Oh, Oso's leaving. No. See if Oso have a fun
there
day.
goes my hero. Anyway, but you know, whatchamacallit? Oh yes, fuck. What was I saying? I don't know. I just make it funny.
Yeah, you were doing. Oh fuck.
Is that the Peter Griffin D, or are we talking about Eminem doing the lyrics to Fack?
Back
I
on
was doing the
everyone.
Griffin knee, but yeah.
I got an argument with somebody on YouTube Shorts talking about Fack not being a goated song. Like I was like, it's goated. It's great.
Fack is goated. Peter clutching his knee is goated. Like the wild fucking ram that lives in my garden called Humphrey is goated. Like all goats are goated now.
Yeah, you know, honestly, because because when it comes to making music, doing like beats and samples and like all that sort of stuff, it's it's actually like I could actually if it's a lot quicker for me to actually make that than chiptune and all that. So if I really wanted to, I should just make an entire LP of just like goofy beats and just really sample the Peter in there. Just like you know like how like there's some beats that like I can't describe them as anything else but like Ice Cube ass beats and not like the rapper, but it sounds like it has like the clicky sound of like ice cubes in a glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, like does that like with the lo-fi piano chords with Peter Griffin going like in the
Weird, but go
background.
on.
It'd be funny.
Peter.
You guys said
Weird,
Peter,
but
like
go on. Weird, but go on. Weird, but go on.
that was weird, but go on.
Weird, but go on is a good line.
My hero, watch him as he goes.
when Chris Hansen sees the predator start running away, there goes my pedo.
Watch him as he goes.
Yeah.
You rather fight several foos or give several nickels back to your bank?
Would you rather be a red foo or
Answer the question. You always do this.
Because I have better ones.
Oh, that's rude. That's so rude.
Dr. Quegg would say it funnier.
Oh. Okay. Even if he would, like, you're just not respecting your pal, dude.
Kage is just known in the community as a disrespectful guy. Like, he tends to, like, assault old women for no reason. Like, that's unrelated, but he does that as well.
Okay.
I remember Gakamaria. I'm going to dodge the question by saying, remember the Gakamaria episode, Airborne Hustlers University?
Yeah.
I just remember Gatko and Rio, where Gatko was like dumb.
Yeah. I should make an episode where Rio just shrieks the word "Gat" while pointing at Rio.
Get on everyone.
I mean, the other way around.
Get on everyone.
You ate the pussy. Now it's time for the ass. Get the butt.
I don't like that. But to put the dick in the pussy.
Well, I started from the bottom like a gat man.
Do you like Lil Dicky's pillow talk?
No.
What would he do if what?
A professional rapper, and everything else he did is fucking stupid. And that song he did with Chris Brown was just an excuse for him to say the N-word.
Yeah, man.
Everybody wants to say the N-word, but not me though.
Not even dissing, it just ain't for me. Why does that make you laugh so hard?
Because it's just the idea of just saying like
I'm not even dissing the word, it's just ain't for me, dude.
It's like at first it's like, yeah, racism bad. I mean, I'm not dissing it, but it's not for me though.
It's not going for pissing, it's just quite for pee.
Imran,
yes?
I need to make a thumbnail of to clickbait the stream because you're here now.
Yes?
Where it's you with a new wife. So
yes?
who's your new wife?
Yes. Marjorie Taylor Greene, or whatever that fucking bitch's
I like
name is.
Tarler.
Harler. Yeah, Marjorie Harlot Green.
Yeah, can I make a Jack Harlow?
Speaking of which,
I'm vanilla baby. I'll choke you, but I'm still not a killer baby. What the fuck he says? He's such a bad one. Fuck that guy.
But sorry, the lyrics I heard was "fuck you, I'm still a baby. I'm not cute. I'm a killer baby." Or I'm not.
He says, "I'm vanilla baby. I'll choke you, but I'm still not a killer baby," or something like that.
It's not good.
Like he wants to go into like a natal ICU ward and choke babies. That's what I get from that line.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
kill them.
I think Jack Harlow should babysit for Caleb.
What if Jack Black Harlow was like morbidly obese and people just think, oh, he's a funny guy, he plays guitar, but he's like morbidly obese and needs to see a doctor?
That wouldn't be good.
I think I would be fat phobic to him unless if he decided to do a cover of Nelly's Dilemma, and then I would be like maybe, and then if he did Shaggy wasn't me, then I'd be like he's cool now.
What if you went peaches, 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 peaches? I love.
What if he just said screeches, 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 and then he'd start screeching at the "I love you" part? And yes, you can do the funny screeches. You do it.
I love you. Me as a scatterfile.
No,
I asked you to
not
do.
good.
I asked you to do funny screeches instead. You do angelic singing. Fuck you.
Yeah, but you ignore the rest, so fuck you.
Stop ignoring each other, guys. We need to get in sync, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Let's be like some TTT Venuses, and we can say sneak, sink, sink.
Was there a female TTV member?
Yeah, there's been a couple.
Yeah. Well, LJ?
Yeah, he's female.
What about the other ones? Those Smell J.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's Peter Griffin.
It's me, Venom. I'm a snake. I get bitten by a snake.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, no. Okay. I need to stop being retarded and get my brain not half focused and focused on the stream. No.
Greedy, 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 greedy goblins, greedy, greedy goblins, greedy.
Greedy goblin, I hate poo. Balls in my clothes. I like to make balls in the toilet.
I knew it would be funny if somebody pitch bended the "oh" sound to the Peaches song.
What sound are you fucking
Like
talking about?
oh. Don't you know that one? Okay, well, I can't impersonate it very well. It's funny. It's funny meme audio. Hey, it's a meme, you dip. Don't you watch Instagram Reels?
You kind of look like Pac-Man, but IRL, dude. You kind of look like Miss Pac-Man. I kind of want to stick my penis in Miss Pac-Man, dude.
Chalky Milk said he needs
Don't
to
need
go.
to talk about.
I guess we know where he's I guess we know where he's going.
Oh shoot!
me when I'm at the function, Miss Pac-Man's going to be there.
Oh, I feel like flipping Miss Pac-Man butter side up. You know.
What side is butter side up? It's a ball.
You just don't get it, dude. You're not a Ghostbusters / Mythbusters fan, dude. You just don't fucking get it, dude.
You don't know Pac-Man like I do,
dude. Ghostbusters, more like Dickbusters.
Whoa, you're funny.
Yeah, yo, man. I'm just gonna say it, dude. My favorite popsicle is I fucking messed that up. I need to redo the delivery. Or not. Was that a Shane Dawson video?
Which one?
My favorite popsicle is dick.
Oh yeah, that was a
It's a good joke. I mean, fuck Shane Dawson, but it's a good joke. I like that.
Thank you, Shane.
Yeah.
Bitches be like, women can't be funny. Hard cuts to that delivery.
Bitches be like, Shane Dawson is hilarious. I be like, correct.
I'd be like, and then it just hard cuts to like to Shane Dawson in blackface with ominous music playing. Yeah, hey guys, just don't show Shane Dawson Pinball Breaker. He might be trying to steal Caleb's new wife.
He might.
Anyway,
He just
should-
might.
I should be quiet. I've hijacked the stream with my goofy antics. You guys were having such a lovely conversation.
No, we weren't. Stay. I need you to stay with me.
With me, I want you to pay your bill with Pete.
Do you think Devani's ever just listened to that song sadly because he argued with his wife and he still has a bitch of the son? And he just listens to Stay With Me in the shower crying, and then he lets out the funniest cry ever. Sound.
You, what's the thing he says with my bitch of a son? Is that actually a line? I can't remember.
It was in the little like vlog I made
Oh,
for
yeah,
yeah.
one.
Yeah, the
I-
picture
I
one.
don't-
I animated Devani saying the funny.
I don't like my bitch of a son.
None between you and me. I'm not a big fan of my bitch of a son. I put a squeaky
Yeah.
toy over bitch. It was funny.
Yep.
Creatures, 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 creatures.
Creatures, 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 ink zones, Pokemon. Look it up.
What do you think about Power World, dude?
Hey guys, you want to play Power World?
No, play Pinball Breaker still.
I'm playing freaking Greeting Goblins right now, dude.
Really?
I am. Yeah. What? What? Are you mad at me playing your other game?
I didn't even get mad. I just did a villager. You're projecting.
Wait, why does it say concurrent viewers too? What's going on? Did everybody leave actually?
Everybody left because we just started going creatures.
Oh man, is that true?
Oh man, I like Peen.
It's
What I say
so-
when I
we had a
accidentally realize when I
shoot.
realize I'm actually a Jack Harlow fan.
What happened? Is the stream down or something? Is it really only a 2? Wow.
It's yeah. You didn't get
Everybody else
Aurora on
left. Where
stream.
did everybody go? I could have sworn
Oh,
Bang.
yeah. Big Box says only one's watching. Yeah, I don't know. I need a chat. We need to go through the chat and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, it's been rather unengaged today.
Yeah,
Nobody's hanging out on a Saturday. That's all right.
But there's like a lot of stuff going on here. McBox has like McBox dropped a lot of game dev related stuff. Like as much as I want to read it, it's just unfortunately it's like trying to keep trying to keep the stream moving. And it would be Vlad me going humana. Okay, humana. I'm terrible at reading out long stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's find a question here. I'm gonna dig. IDS, what were you doing out here? You said you're plastered right now?
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's an old group of friends that
Yeah, thank God Mick around.
I've been in a group chat for a while that always like arrange meetups, and I'm always just happen to be busy when those happen. So finally, there was one that was far enough in advance that I agreed to go to. And then basically most of the people I know didn't actually go to this one, which I'm like, for fuck's sake. So it was like a bottomless brunch, and I'm just like pretty fucked up. Yeah, not that interesting. That's it.
Yeah. It was just a good. You just had a good, a good time. Just
The words of Frederick Winston Flintstone, I had a gay old time.
You just had like a standard like adult life moment where it's just like fun time functioning adult thing. No cool fucking crazy wacky adventures with the lads.
Exactly. Yeah. Most of the people that were girls. It was Rosanna's birthday party.
Yeah.
My birthday?
My birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
But
it was like, welcome to Girth, you know.
you're in a relationship. That's cheating.
Sorry.
That's your girlfriend. You cheated on me. Sorry.
My girl. Cheating. I'm just like, sorry for party rocking. Do 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 do. And I started fucking red foo ass dance.
Yep.
You start fucking red food of your girlfriend.
Don't do that. She's a sweet lady, and Red Foo is not worth it.
Red Foo is great. Like, he's such a cool guy. He looks like a human corgi, and to me that's really cool.
Okay, would you rather have a no, I can't say it on stream. No, Ryan.
It's me, Korg. Name the
Okay,
video.
now I can say this one. Can you say, would you rather have a son who's obsessed with red poo or skunk poo?
Who the fuck is
Skunk
Scum?
Fu.
Skunk Fu was this shitty Cartoon Network show that was like incredibly short-lived, right before they did the whole See and Real shit. And it was just like a really really transparent like Kung Fu Panda knockoff.
Yikes.
Skung Fu. Yeah, Cage, can you stop speaking about your dreams on fucking stream, please? Thanks.
Okay, fine.
Cage dreamed up Skunk Fu. What is this allegation, dude?
Skunking like a melody in my head.
Don't you have any trust in your friend?
Trust in me.
If everyone becomes a thrust in the mask, let it be your guide.
Trust in
Somehow
them.
Skunk doesn't seem very real to me anymore.
Some,
Vakama, guide these fists.
yeah. No, what were you doing? That girl was an
Hey,
18.
Sentimus. No.
I was making a joke. Okay,
I'm sorry.
That's gone.
Elizabeth blame Elizabeth. She's calling out people who are in the chat trying to pay attention to them, and then when I call them out, I ruin your mojo.
Okay.
So it was a combination of it. She's giving me a not very nice.
McMock, what's the weirdest stuff that happened to you and your team, Larnia? I'm assuming you mean like Q-Punks related stories. There was a project that we were working on that had a fundraiser for it, and yeah, it was like we were paid to do like a sponsored project similar to like what we did with like the Lawlers video game for that fast food company.
Sweet.
If you know, you know. But for a period of time, we did like a lot of like tie-in promotional games for other companies. One of the games, there was like a big fundraiser that was for getting the game's budget, and when it came down to actually making the game, the finance guy was like, "Wait, what? You need money to make the game? Like, what are you talking?" Like, basically, we got cheated. we had a situation where our money guy took the money and ran it. It's like we still got money out of the project, but we had no budget to make the game project, so we put something the best we could together. But yeah, we got cheated from a budget before. That's the craziest thing to happen. Wish I could say more, say it in a more grandiose way, but I'm also fighting against not trying to say too much because I don't have free speech to talk about all the behind the scenes.
That's fair.
IDS, what's break an NDA on stream right now?
I met Red Foo at a party one time. He said, "You should come with me to this island. It's really cool." And I was like, "Nah, I'm kind of scared of water."
That's not breaking. That's not an NDA. That's just that's slander, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Whoops,
me
I
disrespecting.
No, that's not disrespecting the military, as I say. You know, what would you do if? Do you think Will Smith respected the military in Independence Day?
I think my favorite Will Smith role is when he played Margaret Chobot in I, Chobot. It was really cool.
I Chobot?
Yeah, I remember.
Margaret Cho. What are you talking about?
when he was when he was doing the penis inspection, he went soul searching.
Soul searching.
Soul scourging.
So what's soul searching? Like, wait, that's not the lyric. It's soul searching, right?
Soul searching.
It's soul surgeon.
Drill. Down, 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 Peter.
Okay. You want me to hold it?
Box one. Dude, the box was. Remember the box?
Rock turn.
Do you like the box? Did you like the box ideas, or were you not a fan of that song?
I do like that song. It's the literally highlight of Roddy Rich's career, and then he fell off after that.
Yeah, he's like, hit the big bit the bot, going to commit the rum, pull off the whole dance deal. I'm fucking a gay.
What the goddamn hell is this guy talking about?
That's the lyrics. That's the lyrics to the box.
Caleb, I hate this homophobic guy. Take him off stream.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
We didn't start the homophobia.
They just farting on it when he left his comment.
We've got Peter here, but thankfully he can't hear my degenerate friends, so we can talk. You guys can say anything you want. And Peter's ears that he can't even understand anything yet will be unchanged.
Kiss my ass, suck my dick, your local news is dead.
No, you're gonna get our stream demonetized.
The idea that you said suck a dick to a baby.
Yeah, that's not good.
Wait, I didn't realize that's what he said. That it's quoting.
That's not
It's
good,
unplayable.
dude.
Wait, wait. Be when I quote college humor, but everybody cuts off the reference. No, wait.
I'm literally gonna like zoom in on Peter's face when you said suck my dick and see what.
The lyrics, don't you? Wait, what's the lyrics in wait, did they use the S slur in We Didn't Start to Play More, the college humor video?
We
Hell is the
didn't
S
start to play.
You know. Yeah.
Sigma?
Looks over at the Latino
Centimus Prime.
looks over at Latino population.
Oh no.
I don't
Oh,
actually- I
Peter
don't know what-
smiled at
Let's
the
say this. Let's say. Oh no. You should just. That was intentional, by the way. Like I just was quoting the thing unrelated, and then you put a baby in front of the camera, and I wasn't paying attention. I just want to clarify before I get canceled.
We're gonna use baby for clicks. Guys, click the baby and you will win a $15 iTunes gift card. Just click the baby. That's all you gotta do.
We collected all of the babies on bar magnets so he could make click. Like they're just fucking amalgamation.
That's
By the way, did you guys hear about Carl's Weathers' death? When that happened, I had the sudden urge to quote a very particular Connie 2012 video.
Oh yeah.
I literally put that in the fucking chat, but Cage typically ignored me.
Cage doesn't even care about the news.
I can't help it that I'm a Leo.
Callan's saying the D word to baby.
Caleb, who do you cherish more? Your son or Chi Laval?
Shoot, that's a tough one. My son.
Yeah. Okay. So the Skibidi Toilet or the Creeper? The Bob or the whatever the other one was?
The Creeper.
Bob or Dominion?
Yeah.
Dominion. Guys.
Did you ever upload those contra videos in particular, Caleb, of the shit post pictures?
I think anything that you scheduled got uploaded. If you sent me something on Skype that was like, "You upload this," I probably forgot. Sorry.
Okay.
But I think
I need to.
Yeah, you need to bring Contra back.
Yeah, I need to fix that.
I hope he makes a small mock for him. Yeah, I really haven't gotten that together. I've had so many other things going on, but I do want to make a little Peter mock someday.
How does it feel the computer is working again? How does that feel?
Wait, what about working again?
Computer facts. Caleb has a working computer.
I literally didn't even make a big deal about it in this stream. Guys, the computer's back, as you can see. I figured it's fixed. I'm very happy to have it back.
What would you do if Back in Black started playing whenever you opened up your computer?
I'd be happy, I guess.
Yep. IDS, who's your favorite character in Tekken?
Sub-Zero.
Caleb, who's your favorite character in Mortal Kombat?
Sub-Zero.
Caleb, who's your least favorite character in Jalokum?
His dad.
IDS, who's your favorite character on the Sex Offender Registry?
Sub-Zero.
I think that's accurate.
When the cops raid that Sub-Zero's house, get over here.
Also, guys, we got a question from King Bozo. Do you read Bionicle bedtime stories?
Rip Bozo.
Not yet.
Rip Bozo. Oh, it's a fucking Bozo.
I definitely will when he's old enough to understand reading.
Caleb to this day used to read the Greg audiobook of Time Trap while Peter was still in the womb.
There's no audio of Greg reading Time Trap.
Yeah, he got Yakina to the mic.
That was the other serials. I still need to make my Greg voice, I think.
I'm pretty sure Jakina voiced in fucking Ahmed's Tale, right?
Ahmed the Dead.
I can't believe that ever since G1 ended, he's a dead terrorist.
Just
So
another
was
dead
that entire
queer.
joke was just I suicide bombed, so now I'm a dead mid.
It's so funny. I kill you. Like, all right, great, Jeff Dunham, kill yourself, man.
No, Elizabeth, let's defend Jeff Dunham. Come in here and defend Jeff Dunham. IDS started bullying him. Say your piece about Jeff Dunham. The mic is right here.
I used to love watching him. Haven't watched him lately though, but my friend and I used to watch him all the time. Specifically, one video, and we had it memorized. It was our favorite.
Well, memorize. Say it.
Oh, it's not memorized anymore.
What? It's ridiculous.
I'll say I hate Ethan from fucking H3H3, but he was spot on with the hating of Jeff Dunham.
Okay. He said that he agrees with H3H3 that Jeff Dunham deserves hatred.
That's like the one lasting
H3H3
legacy.
deserves hatred.
Well, I think no one would disagree with you there now.
Why does Jeff Dunham deserve hatred?
Why does he deserve hatred? Elizabeth asks.
He's like, I feel like him and like Dane Cook, that era of comedy is the worst.
Oh yeah, he just thinks it's the worst era of comedy with him and Dane Cook.
To be fair, I kind of like the Dane Cook era a little bit more than some of the stuff that we have right now, like of like basically
the Joe Rogan squad, the Death Squad.
Yeah, some of the Joe Rogan-y stuff of just like cancel me, bro, or we're the Stonewall free speech, like pretentious comedy.
I feel like that stuff doesn't make it into comedy. Like I feel like the genuine Dane Cook era was so. It felt like douchebag comedy. It was so unfunny. It was just a. Yo, I'm a guy. I drink a lot, and I fucking hate minorities. Like that was.
Sorry, I'm sorry, but the delivery of that last line there was funny, but
it's iconic.
I mean, I agree. I also don't. I also think that the Lee CK special, where he had the really painful start of trying to argue for both sides of the abortion debate and being really centrist on it, was also a really cringe moment.
Yeah,
like that, like when comedy gets into a little bit of soapboxing territory, which you sometimes get it during specials, but you also see it more during podcasts.
Yo, I drink a Bud Light and I go to my fucking local grocery store and I squint my eyes at the Asians. Funny.
Get Bobby Lee to laugh at Bert Kreischer saying that.
Yep. Bobby Lee.
Okay, but so it's now I'm just thinking of that one Family Guy clip of those animals are so funny, it makes me want to take traffic, but replace animals with Asians.
Those animals are so funny, they make me want to read Time Trap. Why did that make you laugh, IDS?
That's me when I see Greg's animalistic daughter.
Whoa! That's.
I think we're all.
Wait! IDS. Which animal does Greg's daughter look like?
He probably looks like a little scrungly little boy.
If you say penguin, is that the least racist animal you can say somebody looks like?
Mick Mock has no idea anything that we're talking about. He's like, who's Jeff Dunham? Who's H3H3? Who's Bobby Lee?
He goes like
Clips Films with Melbourne said your Matoran is cute. Thank you. Sorry, IDS, I was talking about you.
Have you seen those videos of like Benedict Cumberbatch trying to pronounce the word penguin and he goes penguin?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's not peak comedy. It's not so fucking funny.
Yes, say penguin. Say penguin, dude.
Right after I heard somebody say why the long face to a horse, I said that's some Stomedy gold.
Yeah, when I say why the long face of the disabled kid in my class, I'm like, it's like some Stomedy gold.
That one actually got me. Listen, I'm a dark humor enjoyer. I enjoyed the jokes that are more than just racism. Oh no, maybe I'm a Dane Cook douchebag for laughing.
Probably. Right now is the stream half show. PPT, short for Peter Playtime. It's right. I'm taking a break to play with Peter.
Instead of I do live in a trailer. I am a bum.
I live in a hotel.
Like that whole entire that entire moment, but just replace it to just like being I don't know. I feel like you could replace that with douchebag comedy jokes.
I am a racist. I do drink Bud Light. I do live in a trailer with my mom.
Oh, by the way, we're talking over certain people in the chat. Small Ash said, I think there are too many politics / trying to be offensive podcasts with 50-year-olds and random college students talking about complex issues. Yeah, everybody's trying to become that person who is like the voice of reason of the internet. And it's with some people it's just way more transparent than others that they really are not. And that they're just they're just
do me a favor and watch this video. I think the thing that a lot of people have to realize about like internet content, because we're not going to talk about true art and entertainment. We're talking about content here. Is a big thing with this is that think about like how many people like let me figure out how to word this like the most concise way possible. So half of the time you're you're paying it like think about like what these people are saying, think about what these people are doing, and you're just like it's all about the presentation of how they're presenting their information. If this stuff was just a tweet on Twitter, you just like ignore it or just be like, that's just noise in the ether sort of thing. A lot of times the people who build the soapboxes or get these soapboxes to say things, they're really they don't really have anything to really say. They're just yapping about nothing was blood yapping about sort of beat, like just because somebody has a podcast or somebody put their opinion into a YouTube video sort of thing, it can a lot of times be just really stupid. It just means that they put a couple hours into putting their thought together in a format that is going to distribute more and has a perceived higher level of respect than just a couple of words on a microblog website. But the opinion is the exact same thing. The view is the exact same thing, and it can be informed or it can be ignorant. But it's
When did Cage get so fucking cute, dude?
I think it was when he just started, like putting his hair up in that cute, really way. Like the way it kind of sits over his ears, and he really trims his eyebrows really nicely too. Like something
I'm
about
gonna be I'm on track to become Caleb's third wife.
I feel like Cage combs his pubes in like that Han Solo type, like mid part, like over his dick. Really cute.
Dude, I'm about to get like one time I had like that type of mid part going on with my hair, and you said, "Oh yeah, that hurts." Oh yeah, it's one of the calm my kids. Like you told me that one time, I guess.
Small Ash said that the yapping level is catastrophic, dude.
Yeah, my yapping or the industry's level. Because both is yes.
I feel like Cage used to wear a leather jacket in tribute to the Columbine kids.
I used to wear a leather jacket, not in tribute, but just unrelated.
This is not the yapping level of catastrophic. No, sorry.
Cage wasn't a school shooter. It was just a tribute.
Yeah, there you go. Do the joke better.
I used to play Jack Black's tribute song while I was editing together Columbine AMVs. I was doing that. I was doing that on Windows Movie Maker back in 2008. No, it was 5.
I heard Jack Black today.
I farted in his place.
I focused on his brain.
Until my hair turned gray.
Ew.
I could have touched his ball.
My empire of squirt.
No, don't say that. It's not even. You didn't even swear. You didn't say a single curse word, but you just.
Our hard cut to Johnny Cash sitting around a bunch of jars with suspicious liquids.
Cinemas Prime said, "Hey, Callan, why do you always talk about politics, dude? Because I'm just a friggin' Trump Z, dude. He's gonna make America gay again."
Yeah. Peter had a really worried expression.
I got Gurok and Tahu Nubu chilling in my pockets. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you know what Hulk has in his pockets?
He doesn't use them.
He doesn't have... Wait, Hulk doesn't have pockets? Does Hulk intentionally wear pants where he just doesn't have pockets? Because he knows...
Hulk does have pockets, he just doesn't use them. Hulk uses something else.
Okay, that's fair. Callan is QAnon. No, I'm not. Never do that. Caleb, sniff Peter's head super hard and say, sucking in the fountain of youth. If you know what character from 2000 sitcom I'm talking about, I'll give you money. What?
What has has Caleb become?
I feel like who did that? I actually am aware of this. Is it is it the dad and Everybody Loves Raymond?
I think it's Howie Man.
Oh, is it Howie Mandel who freaking sniffs children because he uh doesn't have any hair of his own?
It wasn't part of like a sitcom. He just does that in life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. America already gay.
Wasn't Everybody Loves Raymond the show where his dad would walk in and go, Raymond, that kills people. Well, I didn't know.
Way. I've been waiting in this line for Bricks and Minifigs that just opened today that watch all of the Mask of Life movie. What? Wait, it would be cool if they just played Mask of Light on repeat in Bricks and Minifig stores. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, is that a franchise?
It should be. No
Because
politics to kids. Yeah, that's right, Clips Films. We aren't talking politics.
Yeah.
You're right, it was the dad. Wait, oh, what? Did you reward me with a super chat? Aw. Oh.
Yeah. So you're telling me Caleb gets money if he gets trivia.
Yay!
Right?
Oso gave me money. Woo! I have to spend it on Minecraft now. That's the only fair, I guess.
No, spend it on Q-Punk's game development.
Give you my hard-earned stream money?
I give you content.
I haven't been playing your game for like 20 minutes, and it's also your old game because I like the old game better.
It's a sponsor stream, and no, Pinball Breaker Deluxe is better. It's
better. Be honest. Do you actually like Pinball Breaker better? Like, I know you said it's easier to get into it, and like, but is it? Do you think it's the better game than Greedy Goblins?
I need to actually start to think about it because I don't know.
Yes. What's your favorite Q-Punk game?
Probably Poco Loco.
Oh yeah, Poco Loco, Poco Loco, Poco Loco.
Perfect. I like that trailer still. Yeah, I still to this day. So I usually take most reviews pretty well, but and try to look at people's criticisms and all that stuff. But there are periodic times where somebody says something that just just fires off at me like sorry, it's response that I have the self-control not to basically complain about and make myself look like a fool going on somebody publicly.
Hey,
but one time
what's Cage yapping about? Not cool.
Well, I was just gonna say is one time that with on the Poker Loco reviews, there was one person who was calling the game too their criticism was the game was too basic, but then they said the phrase that this game feels cynically made, and that really pissed me off when I heard that.
Oh, that's
like
lame.
I felt like Peter when I heard somebody make that say that there, because it's just there's a multitude of reasons, but it's just it's why say that? It's
that's the most hilarious part about saying that too is how can anything be cynically made that A has nothing to do with politics and B has no profit margin, no direct profit margin. You're not making any money by just posting it out, and it doesn't have any kind of insensitive political or social message. That makes no sense.
I think it's worse too that the guy said that because of the fact that I know this guy does game development stuff himself, so it's it was an actual level of disrespect of somebody who should know better to say just toss in insulting phrases like that when he's trying to give legitimate criticisms. But it's I can't call it constructive. I can't say, oh, you did constructive criticism, because it's you toss.
Yeah, he didn't say anything else. It's literally this feels cynical. That's so stupid.
Yeah, and the guy consistently reviews my stuff, basically criticizing it. Basically, his biggest issue in my games really is just the fact that I target a casual audience and a simple audience, and basically who, he criticizes that every game is too simple. But look up Masahiro Sakurai's whole entire theory and video on talking about game essence and talking about how all that works. And basically I abide to his theory of game essence and game complexity, and how it affects accessibilities for audiences. More people should be conscious of that, and more developers should actually be read that, because Yeah, you'd actually be surprised how many indie devs actually really don't think about it.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
I imagine. It's fair. Also, we're
Yeah.
really talking over the chat.
We're
Although
really talking
I
over the
swear,
video.
friggin' Small Ass should just talk about bricks and minifigs. Does sound cool though. They apparently have a bionicle bucket of bricks and minifigs. Not to make me sound dumb, but what's cynical? Cynical and basically
Hey
it's.
guys, what's up? It's cynical.
Oh boy, your color scheme shorts mini JoJo mock was cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah. That's my little baby body build. I need to.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna use something similar to it for Peter. When I make a
I
mock.
interrupted Caleb for the definition of cynical. I want IDS to give the definition of cynical instead.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I really like Minute.
He really likes Minute. You cut out. You cut out. I really like Minute.
I like
Minicle.
meta PCs.
I like
Minicle.
Minicle, dude. So
Okay.
fucking cool. I like the one that went like, that's my pet. Oh, he's biting my leg.
No, IDS. You don't remember how that one starts? He's like, it starts with like, "Hey, Naku, I got a new pet."
I hope the pet falls on my fucking parking meter.
He's like,
Pocky meter.
IDS. Okay, quiz time, IDS. In that short, what is the punchline? What is the line? The punchline. I'll set you up. He's like, don't worry. He's never bitten anyone before.
I know.
Should have been that one. No, it's there's a first time for everything.
Yep.
And then the friggin' thing puts its mouth around his leg.
And he goes, "Mwah."
Mwah. Peter, go
Nelly, I
mwah.
need you.
Peter, go into the mic. Go mwah. Mwah. Into the mic, Peter.
Janik, you're mine, aren't you?
Say something to the audience, Peter.
Janik,
Okay, good job.
I was about to say that. Back from the beach. Whoa, sees picks up the incel jawline while Janik has a Chad one. Yeah, what is it? Whoa. Why so twitchy? I'm not twitchy, you're twitchy. What happened? So you look like Matt Rife now. You think that's cool, huh?
Oh, King Bozo asked if there's any shows or movies we're excited for. Do you guys want to explain how excited you are for Deadpool 3? Hey! Peter's not excited. He's
Hey, let's go.
Why were there so many movies which like using that song? Like you periodically get songs that like pop up everywhere in Hollywood for like a season, but that was a weird short one to pop up. Because of
the best song of all time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you like what would you do if you were watching Scrubs and Zach Braff turned to the camera and basically just started quoting some of Kanye's anti-Semitism?
I would do the Turk fucking Fortnite default dance that ripped from Scrubs.
I would go on to Young Turks and do the Turk dance. I would love a Fortnite dance sound font version of that song. This is IDS when he gets the ultimate power.
Yeah, when I get the little final Chaos Emerald.
When you get the ultimate power and turn to Matt Lauer.
That's really fucking cool, man.
Yeah, Newgrounds went down, so my game is not playable for 5 minutes. No.
That's crazy because Caleb hasn't been playing it for like the last hour, which is really rude and disrespectful of him.
Yeah, it is. I guess you should play it.
I'm sorry, I'm mewing right now. I can't do it.
Understandable. You can't mew and play Pinball Burger at the same time. That's a design flaw. In an update, I'll fix it.
Exactly.
The idea of bro hopping forward, they can't. I'm mewing.
I'm mewing.
What you wig is talking about?
You can't say that.
I usually
You can't say that. I'm mewing right now, dude. You can't say that.
Bro, that's mewing. Hurrah!
Bro, I mewed yesterday.
I'm new to dudes like you.
Bro, I knew that word.
What do you think people mew to things?
Dude, I can't view without my favorite music playing. My
It's
music.
what happened to him. He tried mewing without YouTube playing in the background.
That sounds about right.
Bob.
Do you think Billy Bob Thornton is kind of cute?
You look like
He's all right.
What do you mean he all right?
Yeah.
Angels.
Okay. Yeah, he's attractive.
Age looks like Cheddar Bob.
Yeah. Dude, what's that clip of Nostalgia Critic going, "Beta"? Now that wasn't hard, wasn't it? And he's like naked while saying that.
Oh crap.
I
Oh.
think that was just a dream you had.
Yeah, man. I had a wet dream last night. And Doug Walker was in it.
Incredible. Have a smelly day.
That actually, that would suck, right? Finding out you're gay because you had a wet dream about Doug Walker.
Sakurai.
That would Sakurai.
Yeah, when I'm developing a game, Sakurai, guide these fists.
Wait, did you guys even talk about your favorite things? Like, people are asking us good questions. Like, what are you guys excited about? Other people's media is so interesting.
These are a few of my things.
I'm excited for Tekken to go on sale so I can play it, but I'm not gonna buy it at full price because I'm a cheap ass gamer.
I'm waiting for Space Invaders. I'm waiting for Space Invaders to go on discount on Steam so I can play it. I've heard good things about it. I've never played it.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's a good one, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should dude, why isn't there a To Catch a Predator simulator game?
There is. It's called Real Life.
Dang.
No. I need my vigilante media to be fictional. No. Jerking off on the park bench. Dun, dun, dun.
Would you rather be Aiden Ross or
Yeah.
some guy named Stewart in your hometown?
Would you rather be Aiden Ross or a Baraka named Thok?
He's a cool guy. He's the best Baraka, to be fair.
Why? What?
Like, he has
How
an
could you
interesting-
say that? How
He's
could
the
you
best
say that? I know me
He's the
and
best.
Thok didn't always get along.
Even though me and Thok never necessarily touched cocks.
Get along.
It's
It's my favorite line.
Yeah, I love his delivery on that. How could you say that? Sure, even if Jalocum and his dad didn't always get along.
Your dialogue was perfect, and then people just like brought their A game to it.
It was perfect. Absolutely.
Perfect.
Am I the only one who's sick of that friggin' like? I don't even find that funny anymore. Homelander going, "It's perfect, every single thing."
me when I'm I can't say that while I stream.
I'm sick of this.
I can't say half of the funny on stream because it gets because like I always bitch out of it, but then I say just cringe shit instead.
Yeah, Cage is like profoundly racist off stream.
No, I'm not. I have a cool black friend named IDS.
ID is
Dude,
black.
Dude, I'm not actually black. What?
Hold
That
up.
means you can be an. I was gonna make a joke saying that means you can be an even better friend, but that's.
Also,
I can't commit to that.
I'll readjust the statement. Cage is profoundly racist on stream.
Yeah. I am only ever racist on stream, and quite respectful off stream.
Excuse?
On stream, I become a real Nick Fuentes.
I don't know how that guy gets by without being punched in the face.
I know some people who think he has Riz somehow, and I think he has none.
Yeah, he's a part of the resistance.
Young man, you need to kill yourself.
We'll see.
Young man, kill yourself.
How could you say
Oh,
that?
man.
How can you say that? I know
No,
me. And...
I know Gordon and Ramsay didn't always get along.
I knew that me and Biden didn't always get along.
Yeah, where is it?
I got
in the front.
Trump is trying to break bread with Biden.
He's trying to break the bed with Biden. He's trying to fuck Biden, dude. Caleb, a stream highlight: Trump and Biden break bread and then break the bed. When's that coming out?
I know Caleb in playing Smash Brothers didn't always work out.
Do you think do you think there was ever a moment like that in the Seinfeld behind the scenes where it's like, you know, it's like, Larry's off the show. We finally don't have to deal with this script interference anymore. How can you say that?
I know you and Larry didn't always get along.
No, it would be it would be somebody saying it to Jerry who didn't get along with Larry.
I think everyone liked Larry. He just being a Nick Fuentes.
Mm-hmm. Sure, while me and Nick Fuentes didn't necessarily get along, I don't have anything else. I don't have anything positive to say. Fuck that guy. me when Nick Fuentes walks in the room and starts playing that song. Dude, I would love to watch a video of Nick Fuentes trying to learn how to skateboard and falling on his ass and then complaining about black people and blaming them for it.
Nick Fuentes.
Whoa. Did you just say the N-word, dude?
No, but Nick Fuentes would if he tried skateboarding.
He would.
Kind of. Who's the most likely in the chat to like Nick Fuentes?
Caleb.
I said in the chat, but okay.
He's into chat.
Okay.
I think I don't know. For chat though, everybody take attendance. Who here is eligible? Hey, whenever I guess when you're in public school, when the teacher's like, time to take attendance, Charlemagne here, Jalocum here, you know, like all that sort of stuff.
Charlemagne, Jalocum, that's crazy.
Yeah, but when they did attendance, did anybody ever just go queer?
Yeah, no, people weren't homophobic in my school. They were very racist, though.
So they just shot the N-word instead of saying queer?
Yes, little girl.
Bro, is this person fucking homophobic?
Yes.
Bro, am I fucking retarded?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not nice.
Dude, am I a fucking cuck?
Yes.
Kage eats beans and rice so much that his farts are fucking toxic.
Ew.
I'm a toxic Reaper.
You are?
Minecraft Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Would Kage last one day in the Kremlin? Be honest, Caleb.
That sounds like one of those, like, you know, ominous sounds TikToks that, you know, it's like, would Jolocum survive a fight?
Yeah, but Caleb, would Kage survive one day in the
Excuse me.
Kremlin?
Would Kate survive a what?
Yeah, would I survive one day sitting next to a Donkey Kong Country Kremlin?
Yes. Just one day.
Would Kage survive one day as a gremlin?
I feel like he'd accidentally get wet and die.
You get wet? What's that got to do with being a gremlin?
Oh wait, sorry. That actually makes them spawn. My bad. He'd how do they die again? He'd run into the sunlight.
All you got to do is put fat women on the screen, and Kage gets wet anyway. So that's fine.
Don't
Dude,
say
that is. Why hasn't there been a Gremlins parody where somebody just like like that's the plot of it? Just
people are getting gremlins wet.
Yeah, it's just like, don't get the Mogwai wet, and the Mogwai just sees the fat woman goes about to go, and a bunch of Mogwais pop up. Like, alternatively, if you wanted to be really gross and about it, just have like the kid jerk off his room and then the Mogwai walks in.
I mean, I feel like an 80s movie would have a kid jerking off. They were gross movies. I'm glad everyone canceled them and never watched them ever again.
Yeah, everybody canceled those movies now. Let me watch Cuties. I whip my dick back and forth. I whip my dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 80s was an uncivilized time.
It's kind of crazy that like Will Smith named their third kid Mogwai. Like, what the fuck?
Who named your third kid?
Will Smith.
Oh yeah. Do you think Jada Pinkett Smith is ever going to do Star Wars reviews?
Those are the most disappointing. Down.
This is bigger disappointment than Will Smith's doc. This is the reason why I have to fuck my son's best friend.
Yeah, he would do that.
Later. It's extracting Markle Park. It's really cool. He has a great brain and low parts.
Dang
It's
it,
really
Cage.
cool.
Cage, I freaking lost Greedy Goblins because your game glitches.
Ooh, Johns.
It's true
Ooh,
though.
so
There, you know the error that there is with your game.
What?
The bomb goblins. If you put a bomb in front and their arrow hits it, it'll blow up the first time. Second time, it'll fly past.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you like try and put bombs to counter their bombs and then run back, it doesn't work. Like the second time. The second time,
Really?
yeah, the bomb will.
Actually, oh, that's actually something to hop in the code and try to patch for.
Yeah, because
But
it's not ideal.
H is a patchwork elephant.
now the question is, how long did you know about this glitch?
I literally just found out about it.
Okay, then you avoided getting jumped today.
Yeah, and the
So-
main reason why I did is because I was thinking on my feet on this stupid level that I just lost to because it's been a
Yep.
while since I saw the friggin' YouTube video that shows how to beat every single level.
Yeah, you can skip it.
Yeah, I can skip it, but I'm trying to get the friggin' end cutscene.
Bruh.
But yeah, bruh.
Bruh.
I know that I already
Hey-
saw the image in the comic, but still. But I want to see it in color. Is it? I assume it's in color in the end.
Side eyes.
Is it not?
No.
That's terrible. No offense, but that's like really. And everything else in the game's in color, including the main page art.
Because like you play any little video game like Mario World and the final image is thank you for so much for playing my game. Here's an old timey photograph of the crew happy.
But it's not as stylized like it's old timey, is it? I mean, it is a different art style than the main art.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
It's has
Is
an
it like-
aesthetic to it.
Is there like a background that's in color that's like it's on a painting or what?
It has a texture.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
take your word
not
for
it's texture.
It's been months. You gotta just post it so I can be a whiner or like I can give up officially and not play this game.
Harvey. Can we trust him?
Okay, what is the rest of the chat saying? I asked for the third time, Warner, have you ever made a 3D game or a 3D model? Warner has made 3D models. They're literally in the new Pinball game.
Pinball Breaker, 3D game, Pinball Breaker Deluxe.
I mean, yes, it's not. I think he means when he thinks of a 3D game, like moving around a 3D character. But technically, doesn't the friggin' my first Kamikaze has sort of a 3-dimensional like model, right?
Yeah, so my first Kamikaze was the first game to use 3D assets in it, and all that's pre-rendered. So like think Donkey Kong Country sort of deal.
Yeah.
Pinball Breaker Deluxe is the first game to use 3D assets that are rendered in game, off of your actual GPU. For 3D games, I have tests, and I have and I'll say it on stream. So I have a project that I don't know like fully how to really get back to it given my work schedule, as well as also part of it trying to figure out like where to go with it is I rebuilt like the Bionicle action figure video game like the Gatorian year one and rebuilt that in Godot in the game engine, and it's all 3D. So it's like you shoot the Thorn Axe and hits the health points and all that stuff. I wanted to polish up the graphics more and get some like player character rosters in there, and also get more stages in there. Get to the point actually modeled quite a few environments for the game. It's just it's a matter of setting the time aside to do that, and also just it's just the amount of time that you spend working on a game is it's like I'm at a point where I'm like, fuck, it has to be my shit if I'm going to spend all the time working on it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so I gotta I'll revisit it and put it together at some point. I just don't know when. But when I do that, how that game's going to release is I'm just going to drop what I made of it and just put the code out there and put like a design document, my plan for it, because there was a roadmap. I wanted to add like more features to what I would release the game as. But it ultimately comes down to just I was putting way too much of a scope for the game, and with how much time I have, it's just like I'd rather do a fully 3D original title than a fan game.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah. But yeah. So answer is yes, but Pinball Breaker Deluxe has the most 3D in-engine game working stuff. But um, I should probably start doing. I don't know. I'm not sure how much people would be interested in if I did videos on my YouTube channel doing
Damn.
breakdowns of behind the scenes stuff on my games, like just breaking down like how I did certain things in them, or if that's just boring yapping because it's I don't know. It interests me, but it's like, my concern with it is it's just like, how much do people actually want to hear about it? You know?
I don't know, Kate. Yes, tell how much you want to hear about
All right.
it. What?
That's the sound that Ideas makes when he gets pulled over by the cops.
Whoa.
What? I'm
Yes.
getting arrested?
What the fuck? Give me some pinball information, Mr. Officer.
What?
What the hell? Hey, I'm gonna play Pinball Breaker with your fucking wife.
What the
You,
pinball break with the skull?
you wouldn't dare.
I'm gonna play Pinball Breaker.
Play pinball popper.
What would you do if? What would you do if it's if
Game called Pinball Popper.
I would go. I would not make a game called Pimple Popper, but you could, Mr. Pimple Popper's Penguins.
That's cool.
Yeah. What would you do if Jim Carrey decided that he wanted to make a sequel to Mr. Popper's Penguins?
I respect him and quite honestly cheer him on for that.
Would you call him stunning and or brave?
Yeah, I'd say you're breathtaking in a really funny moment that could be really mean.
When I tell people when people get a mammogram, I go, "You're breathtaking."
That's really insensitive.
Yeah. Do you think Keanu Reeves has ever just watched Mr. Popper Penguins one night at a hotel room drunk and he'd be like, "What the fuck am I doing with my life?"
Probably.
Oh, hey, he got a go.
No, what would you do if what would you do if you found out the origins of the sad Keanu on a park bench meme was just that you came back from a Tinder date? It's like, damn, that pussy was stinky.
Like a fucking Chris Hansen's thing, but they didn't have enough evidence to convict him. But then he's like, "Fuck it."
He's like, yeah, thanks. Like, I'm safe. And then he's just eating. He starts eating on the park bench, and everyone's like, I feel bad for Keanu. And then he's like, yeah, breathtaking. Yeah, we shouldn't say that. That's just calling Keanu Reeves a pedo.
Yeah, that's not nice. That's not good.
Let's be real. If Keanu Reeves was a pedo, he would be the most wholesome pedophile. I can't say that.
That's my opinion.
That's like your opinion, man. I watched Big Lebowski when I was 13, and I'm gonna make that a defining personality type.
You're like the dude, bro.
Dang it.
You're the dude now, dog.
What the frick? Wait. Oh no. Dang it.
No,
Cage.
it's what?
You're freaking.
Cage,
You're
you made
freaking.
a good game, Cage.
No, I'm playing my first kamikaze and it broke. You know.
In what way? Like there's a game error.
Yeah, when you're in the rocket, when time runs out, the rocket keeps going, and you're controlling both the rocket and the bunny.
What that happens?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a reason why the game's only 3 stars. That's a game of I'm not opening the code. That's too old.
Yeah, that's fair.
I really I programmed it to just nuke though. That's weird. You had to do something.
Well, it might happen some of the time. It might be one of those things where like there we go.
Let's see. I got
this game is so good, Cage.
Yeah, I got more 5-star reviews on my stuff. People are really calling Pinball Breaker Deluxe breathtaking.
Yeah.
Ideas. You need to play the game, and you need to tell me I did a good job, and you be like, Cage, you did a good job. Oh, you did a good job. Oh, you did a good job.
Yep.
I mean, I agree with that statement anyway.
But why don't you tell me this? Why don't you give me affirmation? Why?
To be like a stoic Chad, and I think compliments will just make you soft and like.
Yeah.
What are you fucking the guy from Whiplash? There's no things more hurtful in the English language than good job.
I'm the David Goggins of BioTube, dude.
Dude, imagine Imagine a situation where it's just like, yo, yeah,
You'll never
imagine
be on the tab level that I am. I literally make like African American edits of Ed and Eddie and put it on Instagram. Okay.
there goes the African American edits of David Goggins.
I want to dethrone Oso's spot in my first kamikaze. That will make it my life's goal.
Yeah, would you do? Would you do African American edits of David Goggins?
Also, how many levels of friggin' my first kamikaze are there?
Quite a few. There's like 30.
If you take David Goggins' age and subtract 2, that's how many levels there are.
Yeah, I add one level every year.
Yeah.
Stay fucking hard.
This level's hard.
Oh, hey, Pablo in your ass.
What would you do if Bobby and Maria started playing while David Goggins was yelling about stuff? Okay, what would you do if what would you do if I started doing an interview show? Okay, I start doing an interview show and I land an interview with David Goggins. On the Zoom call, I say to David Goggins, "Hey, Mr. Transitor, can you tell David Goggins he's like Luffy from One Piece?"
Yeah.
What would you do? What would you do if I did that?
I'd probably kiss you.
Why would you
I know.
kiss him? Also, friggin'
Well,
Oso's
I
writing.
I get more affirmation talking about Luffy One Piece than I do making a
Because-
video game.
Because I love my friends. Jala love them
Oh.
too.
That's fair.
Yeah, I loved men and Jala loved them too.
That's fair.
Holly be like, what? Dude, David Goggins needs a shot. Stay fucking hard at anything.
Yo.
About time someone chronicled your sexual
Cage.
escapade.
Be honest.
Okay.
The
I don't
first-
talk about David Goggins.
Okay, sorry, but be honest, Cage. The first time you programmed that bird to make like a squawk face when the rocket's about to hit him, how fast did you come? A. 1 second. B. 3 seconds.
I let out the classic Caleb.
That's fair.
I sculpted that face. It was like, I just used the sculpt brush tool to make that face.
That's fair.
Actually, you want to know something insane? There are no skeletons to any of the animated characters in my first kamikaze. Like, I didn't even figure out how to do a proper rig when I made that game. It's just meshes. It's just meshes rotating around one another.
Dang it.
So
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit too like for like actual 3D artists, 3D artists in the chat. Give me affirmation for that funny anecdote.
Oh my god. This game sucks.
Ideas. Who's your top 5 favorite rappers?
Wee Man, Anything for Views, Cage Michelangelo, Jalokin Bellina, the guy who played Snape, and Perry the Platypus.
Perry the Mapapus?
Funniest character of all time. Am I right, bros?
a convicted
so.
rapist? Perry
And he-
the rapist?
When he goes, whatever that.
Donald Duck? Donald the convicted duckist?
Yeah.
Do you like Latino music?
Jamba. It's okay.
You
I
need
should-
a what?
What?
No, you were gonna say something. Say it.
What?
What?
You
What?
attend vigil for the Yellow Power Ranger when she passed away.
Oh, she passed away.
Yeah.
She's gone.
Yeah,
Man,
just-
Yeah.
she was an amazing woman. She always said go go. She
Hey,
always
John,
said-
me and Caleb have been meaning to ask you about that troubling photo of Lisa Simpson you have on your computer. I don't think so.
It's just the
So-
Lizard Queen. It's just a moment from the Lizard Queen episode when she's getting picked up from the aquarium. What's wrong?
Oh, really? Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Lisa Simpson. She's a Thimpton. Never seen her.
Oh, Lisa Simpson. She's also Thimpton. I ain't never seen
I
her.
know. I know Rory Baliala.
Oso going on a date. What is Oso up to? What is that crazy wacky Oso? Up to?
Does Osu get women?
Oh hell yeah.
Did they say also horny? IDS 562 Juan.
How is your life?
Did you like what would you do if you were watching Dane Cook and Dane Cook did an "oh so horny" joke on stage?
Surprised.
What would you do if Matt Rife did an "oh so horny" joke on stage?
Won't be surprised.
What would you do if no Jim Gaffigan did an "oh so horny" joke on stage?
Surprised.
What would you do if let's see I'm
Ted
trying
Lasso.
I'm trying to think of somebody. What would you do if Charles Gambino came back for one comedy special and his entire special was just him doing Chinese accents?
I'd contact Lindsay Ellis ASAP and ask her to do a big birthday about it.
I would contact it Lindsay Ellis Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm going to start naming YouTubers, and you tell me cringe or cool. Okay. Tyler Oakley.
Ooh.
Austin McBroom.
Ooh.
Austin Jones.
Ooh.
Austin the dog.
Ooh.
Really?
Oh, is that the giant pit bull?
Yeah, the giant retarded pitbull. Were you doing a bit, or were you just saying who? You didn't know who I was saying?
I actually don't know who the previous two people
Oh, okay. So I'll go through the list. So Austin McBroom was Ace Family, or some sort of shit like that. But then Austin Jones was the guy who was a pedophile singer that was chatting up teens. It was like one of the first big cases of YouTube videos.
That's really cool.
Is your favorite color red?
Rojo.
Is your favorite color blue?
Rojo.
That's a Zulu, you idiot.
Oh, come on.
Azul, if you pronounce it the Spanish way.
Oh, come on. This freaking game blows.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
I'm not stupid. You're stupid.
I'm not kamikaze. You're kamikaze.
Why don't you like my game?
The
Dude,
kamikaze game. The freaking level pisses me off. That's why.
You straight up played like ass.
Yes, I played your video game and it made me feel like a piece of shit. This is bullshit.
I don't like that this friggin' that there's one really annoying one that I use all my lives on, and then the very next one requires you to be like exactly perfect in how you hit the friggin' two trampolines in order to be able to make it to the rocket. It's so stupid. I hate that.
I think you're having a skill issue right now.
Shut up. I'm
What's the
trying.
pronouns? Shut up! I'm trying to commit. No, I can't say that.
Yeah, you don't want to implicate Kumo or anything like that.
Yeah. Shut up! I'm trying to be a Kumo. Kumo.
Oh, come on.
What do you mean? My favorite YouTuber is Shane Dawson. I don't know why, but ever since you made the joke about Gagario characters talking about Shane Dawson, now it's like just become a thing where I can't think of any moment of my old show without Shane Dawson popping up.
I don't even remember the original Shane Dawson joke.
It was just a joke where a character went Dawson, and you're like, "Did you say Dawson?" Yeah, it's like, oh, whatever. That's stupid. And it was like, I don't know. It was like I was going to set up like an ongoing gag that then it just never panned out. So it just was this really weird cringe moment for an early episode that stood out as weird banter. And then you just said Dawson, like Shane Dawson.
Oh, Shane Dawson. Wait, Dawson only appeared in like the Christmas episode onwards.
Yeah,
that's new shit.
Did I use that joke in multiple things, or was it only the one time?
I can't remember if it was used in multiple things, but it wasn't like again, the Gakro knew it was years ago, but like
it's almost like 10 years old, dude.
But it wasn't the old one. It was like in the season 2 era.
Yeah, it counts as season 1 actually still because it was the Christmas episode. But
is that so?
Is that true?
That's true.
That when Kanye sees a group of people, he should identify what they are.
I'm not gonna say.
Finish it. No. Just gets taken off the air for a second. Anti-Semitic stuff. No, I would love somebody to edit the Green Goblin finish it meme, and then when the second she opens her mouth, it cuts to the smiling friends like going off the air clip for Mr. Frog.
Oh, I'm yawning.
Do you want Smiling Friends to have a new season?
Yes.
I still haven't even seen the Brazil episode yet.
Oh my gosh, I've never
Dude.
even done this level before. Holy crap.
Holy crap, Lois! I've never done a woman before.
I have.
Was I talking about you?
I don't know. Yes. Oh, shit. Why did they speed up? What the frick? They changed their pace. What the frick? This game sucks.
What game did I do? I mean, what level is this?
This is the friggin' spike ball level of my first kamikaze.
Which level? There's numbers.
Oh my gosh. I think it was like 12.
Yeah.
That pisses me off. What the heck? I finally made it far, and then this. How the
I
heck?
need to make it's called a gauntlet challenge for a reason.
Yeah. I hate your
It's almost like I learned a lot making this game, and I realized that it was a bit rough.
Well,
Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should have not added the rabbit back in Pinball Breaker. So
I like the really
existence.
like low resolution friggin' a space star background.
Yeah. Listen, I
God.
made this game while I was in Mexico. I only had so much to work with.
Yeah, that's fair. No, this game. This honestly, I do like this game. It is addicting.
Yeah. Go to addictinggames.com and get the new Gummy Bear album for free.
I will. And I'll bring the chronicler here to join me. Perfect.
Yeah.
Why the chronicler?
While the chronicler makes dark humor, you can laugh at it. It will be great. It will be only racial epithets. Actual dark humor, you're annoyed.
Yep. It'll be full of Jala's great pee. Why aren't there friggin' extra lives?
The mask of the seventh Toa. He appears, but why now? Why now?
Who can fathom the wisdom of Toja Lokum?
Who can fathom Tolokum's massive giat? You
travel.
You have oiled Torkoffs against Golly? Yes.
You travel with Kiali.
Yo, who's winning the oiled up Torkoff competition? Pot Nuva, Pot Tomato, or Pot Fantoka?
Well, Party Phantom smallest giat out of all of them. I think Party has the biggest giat, so he's gonna win the oiled up tour competition.
oiled up on a Tuesday. Caleb, what's your weighing in on the situation?
I'm sticking out my giat for the what the frick?
Sticking out my giat for the jizzler. Are you going to have Jeffix say, you might find it hard to believe, but I was the Rizzler back in high school.
Well, you're gonna see Jevix antics in 11 days.
You're gonna see Jevix antics in the new straight to DVD movie, Jevix Antics, or
Jevix antics in stores in November. Make sure to get the new Gummy Bear album.
Yeah, Jevix Antics are coming in the stores in November. Go watch all of his wacky antics. Mommy, I want to watch Jevix Antics. Okay. But I don't know why I did Casey's voice for her mom. But anyway, the real punchline of the joke was it was just a prolonged scene of Christmas too. And that's all Jeffy's antics was.
Oh my gosh.
but I laughed too much. I did a
no freaking way.
Casey being a mother. When Caleb screws up a video game and tells me that there's a design flaw. What? No.
What if they did like a Marvel but it was if Gakko and Ray were in the Marvel universe? What would you do about that? Would you
I would. If Gakko was in the Marvel universe, it would. If She-Hulk is banging all the hottest superheroes, she has to bang Gakko.
What if that was like too fucking awesome for him to handle and he passes away?
Yeah, no, I want the Marvel canon version of Gakko to canonically die because of Death by Snooze from She-Hulk.
Yeah, did you hear that Shane Gillis is now like the spokesperson to Bud Light.
Yeah.
They did a full 180.
Yeah.
They went from went from getting hey sisters to a racist.
It went from like transgender person to someone with Down syndrome. It's kind of crazy.
You know what would be cool is if the ad would if they just the entire ad was just the entire ad he was hanging out with Chinese people and no one else.
Yeah, that'd be freaking sweet, Lois.
Yeah. What if the ad is just we got that chi Danny, Bibba's just got that beer Danny, and it's just his actual cousin just drinking like kegs upon kegs.
What do you think is
that would be
probably
cool.
the most famous Ninja Sex Party song?
Galaxy Hamster.
Galaxy Hamster.
Yeah, they did a new stop motions one with the Galaxy Hamster, and he has Toamata feet the entire time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
Oh, weird. Danny Brown just had like a stop motion music video as well. Interesting.
Yeah, but did the Galaxy Hamster have barnacle feet?
Unfortunately, not.
Exactly.
Actually,
Actually, there's just a part where like when there's a giant robot dragon that they're fighting, and like most of the video is a kit bashed toys from this and that, but then there's just straight up a barnacle. That's just like a barnacle box.
well, that's what I feel like when I watch Robot Chicken and shit. I'm there like, oh, or when I watch the Modocs like stop motion job, like there's a new limb. Like I'm always just like keeping my eyes out for barnacle pieces.
Yeah, it's silly. Shout out to barnacle pieces in stop motion media. Gotta be one of my favorite genders.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a very specific hitbox that somehow is different as far as being able to hit like the corners with the new
like
pinball
Caleb.
breaker.
It looks like the human version of the Salunatic style.
Don't say that. That's actually not very cute.
Yeah, that kind of.
You're just saying that because he has big ears. He has big ears.
I actually fucking hate that video. It's such a bad. Who animated that shit? It fucking sucks.
I think it was. So that 72 episode said, "We're making great time." Oh, oh, oh.
I am. Oh yeah, I am Prickle. I haven't thought.
I am Prickle. Hey, look, so lunatic.
Brickleberry is my favorite show.
Javik, you're watching Brickleberry again, aren't you?
The showrunner's threatening to post porn of their character on Twitter.
Dude, you know what that means? Porno.
Porn run.
I wish what?
Imagine being a literal network TV show and you're like, if you follow us, we'll put porn on our character. Like,
wait, was it the hot one or not the hot one?
I don't think anyone in Brickleberry's hot, dude.
Yeah, but there's the hot one. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the little bear. Yeah, you're right.
No, but you get what the fuck I mean. It's like there's like I don't no I'm not fapping to America Dad, but it's like that the wife is not
the Brickleberry. You definitely jacked off the Brickleberry.
No,
Okay,
wait a second.
Okay,
Cage.
Okay, it was Lisa Simpson fucking time skip Brickleberry. I mean time skip Lisa Simpson fucking Brickleberry.
Brickleberry.
You don't understand. I was there for the chick. I was there for the chick.
Brickleberry.
Yeah, I am Brickleberry. I'm Brickleberry.
Why did one character in Brickleberry literally have feet to chin, ball nuts on her knees? What the fuck?
Oh, is that the one that they were going to show a porn of?
Yeah, that's the hot one.
The timing was good. Man, I wish my brain was a little sharper for the stream. Sorry, viewers. I'm saying jokes.
Cage,
that.
Quick question. I don't get it. Like, why is the freaking incentive in every single freaking stupid game you make to get points? Like, why is it always like? Why isn't it doing stuff like contributing to the homeless or something? Like, why is it always getting points?
I'll make a game where you donate your proceedings to Homeland.
I genuinely hope that none of you guys ever help the homeless, because I will respect you less for doing so.
I got news for you. I've given homeless people shit before.
Kage has moved down on my totem pole of respect.
What? No. I like. I don't know. No,
I would actually respect you more if you jacked off to Brickleberry than Pocahontas.
I give homeless people water bottles. Like that's the one thing I usually give them because you got to get that shit.
Do you at least piss in a water bottle?
Yeah, dude. I totally piss in the water bottle. Be like, there you go. And then I said, no, that's not disrespecting the military.
It's not disrespecting the Brickleberry.
Yeah. Dude, I want Eminem to do another parking garage rap. It's almost been 10 years since he did the last one.
Yeah, he needs to do a Brickleberry rap.
I'm with the hot one right here. You really don't think you really think that Peter Griffin Chinny camel toe full frame isn't the hot one?
Brickleberry. It's got the greatest theme song of all time. Just that, isn't that cool?
Is that really the theme song?
Genuinely, yeah.
Seriously.
So you remember back in the day we had this like dumb joke, like TTV joke, where it was like just doing like it's the TNT AC/DC song, and it's going TTT oi oi, and that was like the weird joke. It was
You realized that was a Pajango joke, right?
Oh, okay. Well, point being is like whoever the origin of that joke is, I would respect that more than the Brickleberry theme song.
No, don't
Would
say
you?
that.
I would respect Brickleberry's theme song if it just stole from an old machinima show about somebody being in character as Bane playing Cylinder.
Brickleberry.
Ding.
That's an entirely inside joke that only appeals to us. Sorry.
Yeah, that's for the real Brickleberry fans out there.
That's not disrespecting Brickleberry.
Bum, bum, bum,
What would
bum.
you,
Brickleberry.
what would you do? What would you do if Peter Griffin was like, no, it's Brickleberry in the new episode of Peter?
I wonder if Family Guy ever referenced Brickleberry.
What would you do if Family Guy just changed the name of the show to Peter?
What if Family Guy changed the name of the show to Brickleberry?
Well, which one's funnier? Oh no, I can't decide. Oh, help me. Caleb,
I think Peter's funnier.
Sorry, no, I'm totally said the joke, man. I'm sorry. It's just funny just calling this show. It's like, oh, we did rebrand the show. Not enough people watch your Family Guy. Call it Peter.
In Stewie's Inciente, Brian was going shopping for toys for the kids and then found a plush toy of Malloy, a Brickleberry character. Brian scoffed at this and said, "Merchandise now? Ugh," and then chucked the doll. Dude.
Yeah. When he's checking his Twitter, he sees porn accounts. As he sees the Brickleberry thing. So is that a real thing? That was like they were actually going to do that.
Yep.
Do you respect it?
Nope.
Well, that's not respecting the Brickleberry. Ohio?
Bro, you're a Rizzler in Ohio, dude. I'd grimace shape back.
Japik, you're missing in Ohio, aren't you? You. Oh, this is the funniest place ever. You know what that means?
Phantom Jacks.
Just start the guitar music playing while they just torque on the street corner. All these famous people doing over there. Don't go to the gay rally, you shit. Sorry. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to make that joke.
You're not.
Would you eat raisins for the rest of your life if it meant good health for you?
I would be like, my father ain't raisins. Even though it was me.
Oh my god.
My father followed Brickleberry on Twitter just to see a certain image get released.
And they censored it. They didn't show full pussy.
What if that actually ever got released? I'm actually now going to look up Brickleberry porn, so...
Yeah! Get there, Contra. Yes!
Also, Cage, another little piece of advice.
Yes.
If you made like...
Can we talk about Brickleberry?
I'm playing the new game, if it makes you feel any better. Okay. If you made like the little balls like maybe 2 pixels larger, I feel like it would just be a little more...
The paddle was originally actually, it's like 2 pixels longer, but yeah, I thought it was too easy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can't tell you how many times I keep friggin' missing by like an inch.
You know what? After the stream, I'll do some play tests to see if the ball works better, slightly bigger.
Thank you. Yeah, just some tests.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is all the written reviews are 5 stars.
All the written ones, but it's still only 3.6. There's more.
Oh yeah, because it starts off at 3. Because it starts off at 3 as default, and the guy gets the scores, and I don't know.
Wait, Paradise PD's in the same universe as Brickleberry? Crazy.
Why do we need a universe for Brickleberry? What would you do if then you smashed character reveal was Brickleberry?
I would make that same comment about that guy who said about King Batch being in.
I can't believe that guy actually thought that King Batch was actually added in Smash. Sakurai, I'm not adding Goku, and quit asking me. Is going to like that guy is going to be adding King Batch before then.
Would you feel insulted if you met someone at a party and they were like, "You remind me of Asdaf movie"?
I'd be insulted if they if somebody wanted King Batch and Smash Bros before they wanted Brickleberry. It would be disappointing.
Peter Griffin Chinny girl needs to be in fucking Brickleberry. I mean, in Smash Bros.
You know what? I'm a good guy, Greg. You're a Peter Griffin Chin girl. Take that back. I like Jake in the Mirror. I don't think you guys like it as much as me.
Yeah, I really like when the Joker went to see Harvey Dent wearing that mask and he didn't realize that he was the Joker.
I feel like everyone's talking about that on the internet lately.
I think it was more so Harvey recognized, but he just didn't get angry. It was the intention.
Yeah, like Harvey's pretty calm. Whenever he sees disgusting red lips, he just freaks the fuck out.
No, what I mean by that is it's like, it's fucking you. And then he takes the mask off. It's like, hi. He goes, you motherfucker. It's like,
he wasn't even pissed about the Joker. He just was really aggravated by the way he went,
hi. He's like, that really hurt my ears.
No, that was him fully tortured, wanting to fuck.
Oh.
He's like,
he's like, femboy. He wanted to bounce. Do you think Heath Ledger Joker would have been in future Batman movies if he lived?
I think they've said he would have had a small role.
Wash his teeth for 2 years to get his teeth disgustingly yellow for the role.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's a lie.
Him, because he was a good-looking guy. So he's still probably getting Tinder dates or whatever the equivalent was, pre-internet.
But the funny thing is that the gingivitis he got from getting yellow teeth for Joker was actually what killed him in the end, which is kind of fucked up. Actually.
Oh, it's the gingivitis. Wait, that's the medication he mixed wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody always says it's antidepressants. So wait, everybody romanticized the story into this guy was depressed by his role. No, he was just nasty and he needed to fix his teeth from the role.
Well, yeah, that's because
Shut up.
He had to gargle with chlorhexidine to clear his fucking gingivitis, but nah, he didn't do it.
Are you fucking with me?
No.
Oh. Dude, how did people change that to use as depressants?
That's not
crazy.
Kate, shut up! You don't believe this.
No, I believe it 100%.
You don't actually believe this. It's not.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's believable, man.
No,
it's not. It's not.
I'm looking it up right now.
Man, why did you lie to him like that? He's never gonna trust you again.
Sure.
Truth. I told him the truth, but no one else would.
Heath Ledger. I look at Heath Ledger gingivitis, and I got what does Heath Ledger's daughter do? That's not what I asked.
Is his daughter ginger at least?
No,
I'm not getting any hits on it. They're burying it.
She's just taking up the mantle of having really nasty, gross teeth.
See, how can you trust him?
It's like she's looking like that. She's looking at Joseph Gordon-Levitt in the final scene of The Dark Knight Rises, like in the Bat Cave, but instead it's just a lack of dental care.
Everyone kept saying, "Oh man, your teeth are looking fucking pretty orange." Dude, he's like, "No, they're dark white, dude. They're dark white." So fucking idiotic, man. I don't respect that.
Well, are you saying like people calling Trump dark white?
Dark white.
I'm not orange. I'm dark white. Is actually the Joker? Is dark white something?
The idea of a racial designation being dark white. Right.
Wait. Was that the joke you were making, or did I intentionally make the joke?
Dude, dark white. No, I'm just saying like a dark night thing. But yeah, I get dark white.
That's
all-
funny. I like that. I like that. I like that. I'm funny on accident.
You're funny.
You're funny. Redacted falls over, so you don't have to hear the foul word.
You're really fucking racist.
Denix like broke his liver because he was trying to eat some Last Supper, but it was too much calorie.
You look dark white.
Falls over. You look like you guys criticized once dies.
Well, if you bring Phoenix back, considering he was like normal white, you should bring him back as a dark white character.
Caleb, do you have an orange Hal?
That doesn't exist, but it does exist in knockoffs, so I could get one.
Wait, that
Okay.
exists? Wait, Orange How exists? What?
Oso has one. Yeah, you can get I think you can get them off Temu or something.
Oh shit! I might get that shit then. That's
Yeah.
cool.
We're not doing Teamy because I want my data, but
Or
let's see
what? Maybe
AliExpress.
not. I sorry,
AliExpress.
Ali. Yeah, that's it. Not Temu.
Pensali, Fabius is he.
I heard Bert Kreischer is selling fucking Orange House in his like webinar store.
And his wet room.
in his private bathhouse, he sells Orange House.
Okay, so Teamy is trying to sell me guns and booty shorts with the Juicy Fruit logo on the ass. Which one am I buying?
The Bert Kreischer like best of DVD, which is just a blank DVD because he's an
No, all it would be is the camera focusing on people who are funny who are with them. What was it? There was who's that? Like Andrew Santino, or who's the guy that does the podcast with Bobby Lee?
Oh, Gingivitis Man. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a funny
Shut
clip
up.
with it. There's a funny clip with Gingivitis Man and fucking redneck with the mullet. I'm blanking on his name right now. I almost called him Don Lemon. That's how it works.
Oh yeah, Von Nebula. Yeah.
Yeah, Von Nebula. But yeah, there's yeah, it's just a funny bit. There's a funny bit where the Bert Kreischer was like, wait, there's a stereotype about people with red hair being having short tempers, and then the ginger guy plays up being angry and shouts basically be like, how the fuck do you not know about that stereotype? That's a bit. And Bert Kreischer's so retarded he doesn't even realize it's a bit, while Theo Vaughn is just dying in the corner. So it's a funny clip. Pull it up.
Yeah.
Really, honestly, one of the most emotional moments in cinema is when Theo Von falls out with fucking Ikimu in that first Hero Factory shot. Really fucking.
Kimu was never with Hero Factory.
Mr. fucking Black, are you a hero? Whatever that guy's name was. Yeah.
I wanted Gaku and Rio to have an entire thing where basically there were two religions in the world, Montanui and chemists, and
This idea that I said it even back in the day, but a chemist, so
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah, I wanted to have the idea, and the chemists were like, I don't know, I couldn't figure out to make the joke actually funny and it's not edgy, you don't believe in the thing I believe in jokes, which I don't think are particularly funny.
No.
So
When I go to Walgreens, I need a chemist, dude.
no, the best joke I had was that basically, the whole entire higher Krishna, whole entire group that was huge in the 90s, and you would see that in media and stuff, even it was actually not even the 90s, it was all over the place in America for a period of time, even fucking the funny weed movie with fucking man, I'm really bad with names today. I'm like motherfucking name sandwich right now.
Bert Kreischer was a Hare Krishna. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but they're it's Cheech and Chong. There you go. Cheech and Chong even has a Hare Krishna bit in there. So but I just couldn't figure out to make the chemist joke really work, so I scrapped it because it's just.
Have you bought Cheech and Chong's weed gummies that are on Twitter?
I don't buy weed. I'm not in the state with illegal.
He's just lying. He's such a fucking pothead. I always tell him.
I'm not even. I'm not joking. I've tried weed before, and it just doesn't.
But have you tried weed gummies?
It's not that I've smoked it. I haven't tried eating it. I'll try eating it, but if it doesn't do anything after I try eating it one time, weed just doesn't work for me.
Cage just fucking doesn't inhale.
Yeah, that's what it is. No, but I like cigarettes. I like Marlboro red cigarettes. I'm not big on cigars and big on marijuana.
Honestly, how do you like cigarettes, man? Ugh.
I like them. It make,
I like some and I want
it-
some.
it's just I don't know, my inner American cowboy just comes out with them. I know it's literally marketing to say that shit, but but I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, it makes me feel cool. No, it's just like I think somewhere genetically in me, like the you know the southern white trash somewhere in me smoking the cigarettes where like, yeah, I like that shit.
I only ever
Somewhere in,
smoke cigarettes when I'm drunk, and it's fucking. I always regret it in the morning because my mouth tastes like the fucking anus. So I've actually stopped doing that.
I actually like the taste of cigarettes.
That's
That's
disgusting.
yeah,
That's
I
actually
know.
disgusting.
Yeah, I know. So I fully acknowledge cigarettes are gross, but I like them.
Oh, come on.
Cigarettes is like being an ass.
Yeah, Cage equates being a Nazi to liking cigarettes.
I didn't say that. Who's a Nazi?
You did not see that coming.
Daddy is Javu gay. Yes.
No. Yeah, okay.
No. Me and Daddy just no. What's the Elton John line again?
What's the what?
The Elton John line about him doing Elton John and him wrestling with no.
I'm upstairs wrestling. Wait,
I'm
I'm
upstairs
upstairs
wrestling with
no,
Elton John. Yeah.
no,
But what would
weapon drawn is the actual line, but that's the censored line. I'm upstairs wrestling with Elton John.
I like that line. It's a funny line. Let's see Paul Allen's line. Oh my god. He's wrestling with Elton John. Would you fuck Elton John if he said, I want to pick some pals for show on Tubi?
No.
Did you ever watch the Gorillaz Song Machine songs? I don't know why I said watch instead of listened. Again, sorry.
I did,
Right.
yeah. A lot of them are not bad, but I've just forgotten them completely.
Yeah.
Like, and I have no urge to go back and re-listen to them. Which, I mean, I don't know if that's probably not a good thing about them to say
Yeah.
about the music. But
Yeah. What do you think about the Six Lack song with Elton John, where he's like,
I don't actually like it. It's not a good match.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. It's like I actually like, I will listen to that song, and I've kind of like just grown to get used to the Six Lack verses, but it's such a clash with the rest of the song. It should have been cut.
It's just pronounced black.
Is it? But I can't say black is the worst part of the song.
What?
That's not disrespecting the military.
That's not disrespecting the black people.
You should make that a stream highlight kill.
Should I?
Just Cage can't dislike Six Flag.
Oh, you silly Cage.
Yeah. But I mean, like, we've talked about this before, where some people, like Clint Eastwood, but they are all like, but the part where the rap comes in is where the song ruins. But I'm all like, nah, you need that, like, children choir, playing Pink Floyd vibe going on, contrasting with the other thing. The Elton John song doesn't really have much of a contrast. It just would have been just a good Damien Albarn ballad, which there are very few of those, mind you. I hate Albarn's ballads.
Me too.
Yeah.
On Humans,
Yeah.
which I think is a bad album. The most derivative song and the most exposure he gets on that album is Busted and Blues. And it fucking sucks. It is literally the Damon Albarn ballad, and it fucking sucks. I hate it.
Yeah, it's just like I'm about ready to go like that guy who complained about Californian shit agenda when I hear a Damien Albarn ballad. Fucking ballad.
The second Busted Blues starts. Fucking Corona.
Fucking ballad. Californian shit is what I say when I hear the influences of that song. But yeah, no, it's just like it's not good. I don't like Albarn's ballads, but like when you have Elton John in there and you have some synthesizers, I think it works. But then you have Six Flag in there, and I'm all like, he's the worst part of the song, and I can't say his name.
The problem I have with any really post Demon Days, even even some Plastic Beach stuff. Like, I feel like with the first two albums, they really made like everyone a character. It wasn't just like, oh, this guy features. It was just
Yeah.
like it felt like a character in the universe. Like when they had Del the Funky Homo Sapien, he was playing the ghost.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know, humans and shit. It's just rappers are there for the sake of it. Like the collaborators don't feel like they just feel like generic collabs, and it just doesn't feel right. I don't like it.
That's another reason why I want to like the Phantom song more, because of the fact that Elton John was displayed as a cartoon character in there, which aside from like being like a giving me Road to El Dorado vibes here with
But
their
the thing is, but I don't. But the cartoon character is basically just Elton John. It's just every Elton John drawn.
Yeah.
He's also a funky, weird guy in this universe. It's just Elton John.
Yeah, what I was going to say is like it should have gone further, and like if there was like lore where there was this character that was like, okay, Elton John's voice, Elton John's appearance, fine, but then he may have had like some different like lore discrepancies and stuff, or this is like this alternate cartoonified version of him or cartoon persona. There are things that they could have done with it. I agree, but but it's a step in the right direction, and I would actually.
It's just my problem with Gorilla songs is now it's just like. It's still pretty unique, and there's still some pretty catchy stuff, but it's like it's just generic electronic music. It feels like maybe generic's not the right word, but it's not.
No one listens to techno. Let's go.
Yeah, literally, I want fucking the Gorillaz to get stomped by Obi. Like it's just it lost the edge. I feel like they've kind of dropped the hip hop angle from them. They don't feel like they have that hip hop sound, but they just have rappers on the songs.
Yeah,
but it doesn't feel hip hop to me.
Yeah.
And the electronic is very wish-washy and very like colorful and happy. Like the first two albums are very dark and grungy feeling.
Yeah.
Which I feel like lost on their music now.
I like I feel like the electronic stuff. I know that I'm not as like turned off by it, and I kind of like some of that. Like as somebody who likes synthesizers but is not crazy on EDM, Gorillaz is like a modern act that still hits my tastes basically. So that's it's so like I know you're not as big of a fan of Silent Running, but I like Silent Running. But Cracker Island has a lot of the grunge that you were kind of missing.
I don't know. There's nothing as like what is just unique as striking as a Clint Eastwood or like even a Feel Good Inc. Like Feel Good Inc. is crazy because most artists' biggest song isn't their just best song.
Yeah.
But like Feel Good Inc. is like straight up their fucking best song. It's
dude,
like,
it's so good.
Like every aspect of what, like from the calm shit to like the really light airy bits to the kind of grungy like the guitar plucks in that song are just filthy.
It does a lot of it's a good example of a song that has like a lot of like emotional contrast, which a lot of pop music doesn't enforce as much, and it's usually like more monotone as in it has a singular tone for the entire track. But it's still but a lot of times if you try to do a lot of emotional contrast, you kind of like maybe sacrifice like hookiness a bit. But Feel Good Inc. is one of the few rare songs that can still like land every single section of the hookiness while also having that emotional contrast.
And all my favorite, and I can't think of another song like it. It's like 19 to 2000, which is like another one of my like top 5 Gorillaz songs of that song. And I'm super nostalgic about it because there used to be like a game where you're driving the car down that track, and I remember playing that in school, and it's super nostalgic to me. Awesome. And I can't think of another song that's even like that.
Yeah. It's like it also it's also the iconic show and head background music next to Dr. Dre.
And the fucking visuals in the video, like I love that art. That's another thing that pisses me off. I just don't like the way the art looks now. Like to me, the fusion of the 3D graphics of the track and like where they're driving around with that kind of era of Jamie Hill's art style is so good.
There has to be some also credit in there. There has to be somebody that used to collaborate with that's not on Gorillaz music videos anymore.
Well, at least with like Feel Good Inc., it's the guy that
Robert
Valley. Like inspiration is all over the fucking Demon era art at least.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Robert Valley's like art style. By the way, if you want cool art, look up Robert Valley's stuff. Is sick. He did like that show Motor City as well on Disney XD.
Yeah, it's so good. And again, it's plastic.
Like all the background people in Feel Good Inc. are just Robert Valley's art style. They didn't even like it's not art style.
I love his like when he does 3D characters, they are still like 2D and 3D. I don't even know how to. He's like 2.5D. It's weird. Like they're janky. such a really aesthetically pleasing way. It's so good.
Yeah, and like his art style, it's very geometric. A lot of it's really squares, but he forces like perspective lines and linkiness really interestingly, and that's like his. And there's like pear cider and cigarettes. That's an entire like movie. That's it's a bit of a noir sort of thing, so it's not everybody's taste. It's not like my favorite story of all time, but it's pretty good. It won some nominations though. He animated that whole entire thing himself. And it's mostly like it's maybe a little bit like still frame slow motion-y sort of thing. It's not like the highest budget animation out there. It's not like Thief and the Cobbler, Richard Williams animating an entire movie himself sort of thing. It's something that's like much more feasibly done by like a single individual. But the style is really good, and it's like it's all him, so it's like the rawest distillation of Robert Valley I can point to as like, hey, you should check this out if you like his style.
Didn't he like work on Lunatics as well?
He did.
I think he was going to, but then apparently, he just like wanted to have a shot where, Ed's ass was sticking out, and they're like, that's not, we don't do that here.
That's sad. Caleb,
Yeah.
please inform the audience what your plans for Barnacle Undercover was, since you're never going to continue it.
Oh,
None.
The general outline is that there was gonna be like a secret subplot with the Paraka and them trying to essentially do the Metro Nui thing. Sorry, the Voya Nui takeover on Metro Nui. That was, and there were some other ideas. We'll see. Maybe I will do them anyway, or maybe I'll. Hey, I could just rewrite it at this point. Who cares?
You could bring back My Uncle Undercover and combine it with also the Mata shut-in story and finally make all your unresolved stuff tied together.
Yeah, there you go. And then the end credit scene is that it was just a whole movie that the stream highlight guys were watching, and they're like, "That sucked."
No, I know. It's like, hey, did you like my video? And then yes, and I just turned to you and just did a shut the fuck up.
There you go. Like that.
I love Penatella.
Yeah, dude, I love. I
You watch that full clip where they're talking about like irrigation. Well, if you think that, then you're a racist, and you need to shut the fuck up. It's so good. Because again, it's like when you know a piece of audio so well, no matter what the surrounding audio is, it sounds like out of place.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I get what you mean. I know what you mean, say.
Now you quote my own Vada crab to me, dude. Really?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you get.
Also, Cage, you know what? I think I found a problem. I think that you cleaned up like some of the glitches or whatever with the classic pinball breaker so well that now like it's like really easy.
The original pinball breaker or the new one?
Yeah, the original. So it's good that you have the deluxe stylings because I'm literally at 10 lives right now, 54,000 points.
Yeah, because it's like I was trying to make the original game like forgiving, but also encouraging of skill. But the deluxe version, like my big like my self analysis on Pinball Breaker is that it skewed a little too casual to retain attention. And that's the thing is here's the interesting thing about game design: games that are more casual and games that are easy, basically, run the risk of holding players' attention. But if a game is too hard, people will impulsively get frustrated with the game, and if you're in a space where people leave reviews, they're going to review bomb your game.
Yeah.
So, so basically, the best way to describe it is it's like adjusting the volume knob. No one's ears hurt if the volume is too quiet, but everybody's going to complain about the volume. The second the shit gets too loud, everybody's like, ah.
Right. That's a good way of putting it. The volume's too loud for.
I did funny voice acting.
Oh
I got
gosh.
deafening silence. Damn. I got the whole squad fapping. Damn.
Oh yeah, I'm eating ramen, dude.
Oh.
I can't eat ramen because it gets me fatter than anything else.
Peter.
I'm not sure if it's blood or if it's actual fat.
Oh.
Caleb insults his son. Caleb bullies his son. Hey, so what's your favorite cyanide and happiness bit?
Oh, my dick!
I remember
The best.
Now I'm going to flex my guys. I really like Newgrounds. Guys. Believe me, guys. Like sort of flex right now. But I remember watching like the like they had like back when Silent Night Happiness like only had like 3 shorts, and Beer Run was there. Like I remember Beer Run was like
Is
one
that the
of
one where he leaves the party, right?
yeah, he leaves the party and he just basically like the entire time you think he's going to crash, and he gets to new beer and he doesn't crash until the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. I thought it was really funny at the time. I didn't even know anything about Cyanide and Happiness. I just thought it was just goofy on Newgrounds cartoon. Randomly, I was like, "This is really good." And then I learned about Cyanide and Happiness through that one.
And then after you finish watching it, 3 bots came in and crushed your dick.
Yeah, dude, what would you do if that happened? To quote Crusader when something crazy, somebody says something crazy. Could you imagine?
That is genuinely genius. Everyone who cried about that video needs to kill themselves.
Ow, my dick. Ow, my tit. My dick. The tit. Did the sex scene of them just shouting about their organs the entire time? That skit literally had to be. It was probably a scenario of like somebody just like tossed their friend something and hit their dick, and he went, "Ow, my dick!" and then they just started mocking their friend. That had to be the origin.
No, but there has to be some sort of high level, like above.
You have to have high IQ to understand "Ow, my dick."
No, but like the big brain thought that would have come to 3 bots confirmed.
You guys are you still talking about this Cyanide and Happiness classic butt dick breaking?
Dude, like
how many years has it been, dude? You gotta let it go.
Dude, we need to prank Caleb at the sleepover. The prank? Straight butts.
Please no, Tetrapedy.
Did you hurt my dick?
Yeah. No. I can't go to the club. I can't go to the club around Christmas. Why not? It's because I feel groovy. Hey, look, a dick. Ow, my dick.
Oh god, those cyanide happy guys and happy guys and
yeah, that their cyanide makes me happy. Their cyanide makes me happy. I'm gonna go to Brickleberry and I'm gonna feel real happy.
Even though it's like absolutely known as a poison, it's actually legal to put arsenic in food in the US.
Is it?
Yep.
Wait, what? I thought a lot of things have arsenic in it.
Yeah, but like it's like as an additive. I mean, people don't actually do it because it's fucking poison, but it's actually legal to do in the US.
I thought arsenic is like a sweetener.
What?
Arsenic is literally poisonous. What the fuck?
I think. Yeah, it's like a poisonous sweetener that they put in things.
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
gosh, Peter's pushing my headphones off my head so I can't listen to you. Why?
He wants attention.
Why are you doing that?
I wonder if Kippa or Peter is worse about trying to beg for attention from neglect.
I'm not neglecting. He's bouncing on my shoulders.
He wants to bounce on your shoulders without the competition.
Yeah.
I know what kind of man you are.
What did they say?
Oh god.
Yeah. Just the whole entire. I know he bounced on Jala's shoulders.
I was doing the guy from The Walking Dead. I know what kind of man you are.
I freaking love Shark Week.
What would you do? What would you do if you had like what would you do if you went to your work and your boss went put his hands on your shoulders and said, "I know what kind of pool orange." Yeah. He laughs like Nippin' Austin and falls over.
My new boss literally called me Top G the other day.
It's awesome.
It's so weird how when we call them normies, bring up Andrew Tate.
Ryazo.
Yeah.
Of a place where you never get harmed, a magical place with magical charms.
Is this the Christmas Carol you're singing?
No, this is the song that SpongeBob sings when he breaks his ass and has to stay indoors.
Oh, what? Oh yeah, I just saw that episode. It's a good one.
Every,
Oh my gosh.
everybody knew the story of the fool who just his pants.
The story of my life. Oh my gosh.
And yes,
Pigback
and-
Peter.
The story of my wife, I beat her.
story of my life, take control.
Guys, can somebody
I'm-
get a screenshot of me right now? I'm be like, this is where Callan's at.
Yep, that's me. You might wonder how I ended up being here. Well, it's a long story. You Piccadilly whore, and that's how I got a son.
Oh no! Don't say that, Cage. I'm not a Piccadilly hood.
Do you remember? Do you remember that clip, or do you not remember that? Are we old?
Yes, we're old.
That video is such a weird thing. The idea that Steam Train and JonTron were going to coexist on Game Grumps. That's like the only evidence of that. Very weird.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, the Steam Train announcement skit, which they still released after the John announcement, was like, hey, we're doing Steam Train. Well, we're doing Game Grumps. Well, we can do both. And then it's like, but was John though? Can you?
The Piccadilly like whore is actually from the Dan replacing John announcement.
Yeah,
And-
no, that's what I was gonna say. That was the second piece of evidence.
Yeah. Weird.
Whoa, that baby, Abadan. Whoa, it's Daddy
I kept
Abadan.
getting called gay. So now we have to prove him straight.
Daddy Abadan's a guy. Spooties, spooties. Pinball game. I gotta say, I like the memes. Trev Reborn said. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I called you Locum gay. Now I have to apologize. So all aboard the hate train.
All right, guys. If anybody says something funny in the chat, I guarantee you, like the next funny thing said in the chat, that will be made into a stream highlight. It'll be put in a stream highlight. That is a fact.
Don't worry, dude. You have my word on it. I guarantee.
I got a picture, Callan.
Shut the fuck.
That's not funny, McMock. Not in the highlight. Hey, Callan, what is your favorite date meme?
Yeah, that's not funny.
That puts the onus on me, not in the highlight.
Okay, say Dare is my favorite Gorillas tune. That's probably really old comment, but
Yeah, why don't you
Dare
guys
is
talk
my
about
top
Gorilla for 40 minutes? Enough of that.
To quote Snoop, a gorilla gone bareback.
Also, we spoke about Gorillas for like 15 minutes tops. Also, Dare
50
is top
minutes? That's 10 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but-
Oh, so, listen. There were boring conversations that IDS was benched for because he couldn't communicate.
Yeah, there were Legend Reborn conversations that IDS was benched for because he doesn't like the movie and he didn't watch it.
I did watch it.
Okay, recount the whole plot of Legend Reborn then if you watched it, dude.
See a movie version of The Rising, which somehow looks more low budget than a web animation of it.
That is
And then
hilarious.
He shoots a poop into the fucking planet, and then he forms a little rat bastard little guy, and then he forms a little bug, and then he goes concede, and then he meets a used car salesman, and then he pokes Toomer in the back and says, "You are."
Wait, you skipped a lot. You skipped a lot. I'm gonna cut you off right there. He meets a used garage salesman, and then he meets Toomer.
You remember when he pointed his sword at Strack and went conceive?
Yeah, he points at Store to Strike and goes, concede, and fucking Strack is a rush from somewhere. He goes, want this? And then fucking, woo! Kina says a bunch of times, and Barry goes, it's me, the guy from Drawn Together. And then Malum is like made out of bugs. And then
And then somebody asks him to do a Tigger line or something.
And then then literally the greatest John George video of all time plays when he turns.
What's the Josh George video you're referring to?
It's actually, I really wish it was public. It's such a good video.
What's the video of? You got a
He's just raging out like Madanui turning matches into like a fucking like a sex toy.
Was he pissed off about it? Being like, they turned them into a dildo.
Basically, well, he's taking the piss. It's like clearly it's a satirical video, but it's really funny and it's just lost.
Is it is it like Sniper Ray's reaction?
No,
yeah,
no.
but Sniper's Ray reaction, like fucking, it's just a good video, man.
Yeah.
I like Sniper Ray's reaction.
I swear,
video,
doesn't he
and I
take
wish-
almost like a religious like kind of sound to it, where it's like,
And I want to say, it's just, I really, come on, man, put that shit back.
he's definitely not watching this, so there's no way that's coming. Head back.
Yeah, he's probably surprised. That's like, what? Calvin Arias actually like something I did. What?
I always actually genuinely remember that. I was like, ballsiest move I've ever seen. I'm like, Akon didn't say that. I don't remember it. Like,
I remember when Kina just did dance and took her top off. He went sluttiest move I've ever seen.
yeah, remember when Kina got the 7-year itch because she got like fucking sand in her cooch from fucking being in the desert?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
If I got like the Bye Bye Babylon riff, but played on like a porn bass guitar, would you have Garen watching it on screen? And when Pexapels?
You can get this move I've ever seen.
It's the sluttiest move I've ever seen.
Concede. Concede.
It says conceived for all you nuts.
Concede.
And when, actually, why hasn't any Apex character just hummed the song while they're just walking down the street?
I'm burning in the sun. Prepare to be
Humbug.
Is that what freaking oh man, you know what his name is.
Did anyone watch that fucking Marvel? Like, has anyone seen that new Marvel thing with Tuma in it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't
didn't
seen
watch it.
Why not?
Because
Why
I don't
not?
really
Because
I know I can literally tell you what happens. There's a bad guy and the Marvel heroes stop him and he has robots and they fight him and then they beat the robots and then they beat the bad guy. The end.
You actually sound like a fucking kid, dude.
Apparently the Marvel don't
Are you summarizing a Josiah video?
a Josiah. Oh, hey. Josiah doesn't
Hey,
even.
now.
Josiah does like one part of that, and that's a Josiah video.
Well, get on it. Yeah, I like how I made a joke, and then you're like, let me insult my brother.
Well,
get out of here, Josiah.
Get out when I want people in my room. Get out of here, guys. When I want people in my room, get in here, guys. When I'm gay, I like them, guys.
Yeah,
This is literally
that's you.
a commentary from the average review.
What's again?
Nothing.
I heard this is the commentary community for the African American viewers. Is what I heard, which can't be what you said.
It is.
Yeah, what would you do if somebody was watching a Boogie 2988 video?
I would go on their front porch and chanting "Legalize Brickleberry, legalize Brickleberry."
What would you do if you were sitting there and you were like, "Beat her"? You were like, not like, what would you do if you were like that and you had to figure out what to do next?
I would say, listen, Caleb, Cage, my pals, why are we not playing
Fortnite? Why are we not playing? Is that?
What would you do if you had a roommate that wouldn't stop watching Karate Kid every day?
I would say
Which
it's.
one?
I would try and
Jackie Chan?
turn on Karate Kid 2 while they're watching it, and then
He's like, no, Daniel-san. He says that, he splashes it back.
Okay, so we're not watching the Jaden Smith one.
Yeah, no. He's like, he's like that. He's like, tell Jaden Smith his mom is a hoe.
I hate Daniel-san.
That's Ryagi says in the new Karate Kid reboot. What would you do if Ray Rolla Johnson played Daniel-san?
Do you think
Do
you think Jaden Smith is gonna come back for the new one?
What if they it a second time and they had Gideon play Karate Kid?
Dude, I would love that, and if it was plot relevant that he becomes a Christian and gets banned from Twitch, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are two separate incidents.
Wait. I was gonna say he would not get banned from Twitch for being Christian.
No, he got banned because of Pokey Jermaine.
But what about Pokey Jermaine? Is he still banned?
I think maybe he actually might still.
I don't think he is, because I think that's where he does most of his streaming. Of his like.
I just assumed he was a YouTube streamer in that case.
I guarantee. Well, maybe you're right. He might be actually, because I see them on YouTube
Listen,
all the time, but I never catch them live.
Listen, I'm going. This is probably like not a great thing for me to actually stay in this day where a stream where my brain isn't working full capacity.
Yeah.
But dude, fucking like I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch like I don't know, man. It's all I'm saying is Twitch literally like has like partnership stuff with like streamers like Hassan and basically are cool with like those radical opinions being just like sponsored and promoted on their site.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. If you had a conspiracy of basically Twitch saying like, oh yeah, we banned Gideon because he's talking about religion or some shit, I would actually not like. I'd just be like, Twitch being fucking Twitch again.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
One day Caleb will have to hit Peter. Sad face. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it is sad, but he's gonna need punishment, and I'm gonna have to do it.
Are you gonna like what type of music is gonna play when you do it?
That is an interesting concept. Should I like bring a musical element into spankings? Where like, okay, like does that add to it or take away from the weight of like you've done something wrong, and you did it so many times that I have to physically beat your bottom.
You have to walk. You have to walk into the room with your belt, and it has.
I feel like what is this like the Dune music? I have to play the Dune soundtrack. Is it?
Man, my voice is so bad right now. I was trying to do the dual fakes, not fucking Dune.
Dual. Oh. Bum 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 bum.
Imagine just like every single time you got your ass beat by your dad brought in the theme music, like just
Duel of the Spanks. Yeah.
Actually, that would just give a child actual PTSD.
Yep.
That's
true.
abuse.
That is abuse.
But
tell learning to look at what
But if there's a situation where the mom is all like, it's like wait till you're gonna get a spanking when your dad gets home, and you get the notification, and then when you come home you play the Cold Stone Steve Austin music, that'd be funny.
Yeah. By the way, I just laughed. One day Peter will have to hit Caleb. Okay, you will be in the next stream highlight. I'm gonna make it happen. That's a good comment.
Okay,
he's gonna slap his dad.
So we gotta turn that into something that's highlightable.
Okay.
IDS. Read out the comment like a Hodge twin.
No.
Why? No, come on, we gotta fabricate content.
No.
Why?
Because I'm playing Yakuza right now.
He's playing
What?
Yakuza?
I'm playing Yakuza right now.
Fuda Yakuza?
I'm playing Yakuza right now. I'm playing the hit game Yakuza, whose main character is Chick Hicks, dude.
No, it's not. It's not Chick Hicks. It's just
Chick
Michael
Hicks.
Keaton.
Would you agree that Chick Hicks is one of the coolest characters of all time?
When he's voiced by Michael Keaton, yes.
I like how a character in a fucking NASCAR ass movie has the last name Hicks.
Wait, Cage, sorry, IDS, remember that Chick Hicks was in Stupid Cars 3 and he was just voiced by one of the producers. So
That's nuts, man. When is he being in Fortnite? I want to play as Chick Hicks in Fortnite.
Yeah, I wanted to say Kachuga in Fortnite.
Do you think would it be crazy if they just had him like show up in a villain game? They should make like a Disney villain game. That would be smart. Like a game where it's all about the Disney votes. Huh?
Why can't some shit like Kingdom Hearts have Chick Hicks as a
Yeah.
villain?
Dude, if there's a Chick Hicks world in Kingdom Hearts, that means that Sora has to turn into a car.
Honestly, they would do that. They could do that. They should do that.
What? It's like I need to win the piston cut, but man, I'm so out of practice. It would be Cars 3 plotline or some shit. Yeah.
Hey, Callan, what on Hero Factory being in the same universe as Kill la Kill? Do you guys think of? I can't tell you talk about that. I have no idea about Kill la Kill. Maybe Cage.
IDS is an expert Kill la Kill. He loves like every single element of the art style Kill la Kill. Like,
isn't that fucking shit just like naked woman like every other fucking anime basically?
Yes, but it's naked woman, but more action.
Oh, great.
Listen, it's we only
We only kill a kill. Good job.
Oh no!
Gilda.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Wait.
No.
Peter Dinklage is a good actor.
He is.
Okay, so
Can we all just hop on Rabbit right now and watch Looney Tunes back in action?
That's a good movie, actually. It's not an amazing movie, but it is
Yeah.
a good movie.
that's why I suggested it.
I think I've only ever seen parts of it at school, and I'm pretty sure I got some of the toys from like cereal from it, but I've never actually watched the movie in full.
No,
It's-
one thing hilarious is that there's like the whole entire bargain store chain Ollie's in America, and there's so much Space Jam 2 stuff there.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's like you got the Bugs Bunny as Batman shit. You got like a lot of LeBron James. You got little bunny fleshlights. It's all there.
That's a good joke.
Yeah.
Hey,
The guy's
kids.
not disrespecting the military, as I say, buying a little bunny fleshlight.
Yeah.
Caleb, who's your favorite Lola bunny?
The freaking Looney Tunes show one. That's
Boring answer.
it
Caleb,
is,
who's
but
your
it is the
favorite?
best one. What do you
Who's
want me
your
to say? Do you want to say the original Space Jam one?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Stop. No! Oh, come on, man! I lost.
Come on, man.
Peter's trying to get that nostalgia critic
I
reaction.
was trying to
about the-
pause it real quick, and then I got untabbed from the thing, and I lost a life. I'm losing all my lives, Peter. What am I gonna do? I'm only at 88,000 points. If I lose now,
Yeah. Next time in a script where somebody says like, "What am I going to do?" You should say, "You know what we should do? You should doing your mom. They're doing your mom." That would be a good meme.
Lunatics, baby Looney Tunes, WTF? Okay, do you still believe that the friggin' Martian Queen?
Yes.
You still believe that she doesn't that she has a mouth?
It looks more like a weird lip that doesn't move to me than a
Nope.
flesh line.
No.
It's like she has like a very upturned, angry expression duck lip.
You're
She's
wrong.
she's a very aggressively sassy Instagram duck lip lady with blackface on
Age.
too.
Cage has literally Saloonatics brain, like his entire life. And he's dumb shit.
Listen, I think I have a good case, and you should believe me.
You are literally an IRL Saloonatics design.
Starts punching the floor angrily, screams, "No,
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not."
When the hell is Lano Dude gonna make a new video?
I know he
Dude,
keeps, he said like
Did
years
we bring up
ago.
Leno Dude as a joke in the chat, or like why is the Leno Dude stuff popping up? Why is my recommendations all Leno Dude right now? Not even joking on that. It actually is.
I think I brought him up. The last time we talked, I brought him up. Remember?
Yeah. Is he still
he
15?
released a video 1 year ago.
Yeah, he's like released like a couple like just kind of a how-to here and there.
To this day, I really actually like how Zeron's body is really good. Like
Yeah,
especially Zero, it's really good.
Like, why did he change? Why did he change the thumbnail to Laurie's big break instead of the old thumbnail, Caleb?
Because I wanted to see if people would show up.
Nah, but it was funny.
was-
It's
it-
funny people think you get a divorce. Divorce count and all that memes aren't all the funny ones. Dark humor enjoyers when the dark humor isn't just Callan gets a divorce.
Oh man, I lost. I want to make 100,000.
How does it feel knowing that Callan's like ugly ass banner includes just Maito sitting there?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like in the chaos, just Maito's there on Caleb's banner.
Oh, is it? That's really
Yeah.
random.
Yeah. He has Brody Fox, multiple Chucks, Doug Walker, Lucy Lacemaker, Dr. Penis, A. Callan. Who else is he have? He has Bionicle Trump in the bottom left corner. He has somebody's dwarf mock just there. Lego City attack helicopter. I always call it an attack helicopter. Sorry, I guess I'm some phobic or something. Speed of Demons falling on. Yeah. LJ Joker is very pronounced. I wonder if that's caused any issues.
My father.
My father invented cum.
Wow, he's a real innovative guy.
What's something to mind about being an innovator, sticking ricocheting off of me and sticking back to a blue?
Innovative, and I made a zombie attack to Ed's World 16 years ago. Jesus.
What released 16 years ago?
What about Ed's World?
Zombie Attack, the great Ed's World episode. It's from 16 years ago.
It's 16? Wow. The best thing you make is candy ass.
Best thing you make, tiny ass.
Okay, do we need to explain that for the viewers, because I'm not sure if they know that one?
Nah, we just need to know the cages that are finished. Tiny ass.
Yeah, I'm sorry if my rambling killed the stream today, Caleb.
It was not apology.
Wouldn't it be nice to big chungus?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah?
yeah.
Well, hi. Hey, are you still drunk or is it wearing off?
It's wearing off. I've got more of a headache now. Actually, that's why I was eating ramen.
Oh, I need a bigger bottle.
Oh, I need a bigger bottle.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'll probably chat for maybe 15 more, and then I'm gonna go sleep.
Yeah.
15 more minutes? What are we gonna
When
do?
you look,
we
when you
have
look,
time left.
It depends. If one of you guys pick up a great conversation that I just feel engulfed in, I just have
this conversation give me a fucking rush.
exactly.
All right.
I'm
Let's talk about the Gulf of Mexico.
Did you know the Gulf of Mexico affects Caleb's weather and my weather? But also,
That's
did you know
good.
that Sonic Shadow Generations' trailer is out, and I'm really excited.
Do you want me to talk about this? Because you'll leave sooner if I talk about this.
I will.
Is this the trick? Is this all to test the faith?
He's trying to get him to
Listen. The devil tempted Jesus in the desert. IDS tempts me with talking about Sonic autism.
Listen, if you want me to leave on the stream, then I will.
Oh my gosh.
So
why
how
are you
much would
freaking trying to get me to see a message from half an hour ago? Just write it again.
How much would it take me to get you to actually play Shadow Generations?
I probably have to binge watch every Edgeworld episode up until this point.
Okay, that's something you have to do. But how do I convince you?
By watching the Boondocks moment where it says, "Wait a minute, I'm white."
That's all you gotta do. You just gotta watch that moment.
Yeah. That's not funny.
Sorry.
It's so weird seeing the freaking the rabbit character in 2D Cage. Why did you make that happen? That shouldn't be existence. That rabbit character should be a 2D image. It's wrong.
What rabbit?
The rabbit character from friggin'
Pinball. My first kamikaze and Pinball Breaker.
Pinball.
What's the question? Why is it 2D? It's not 2D.
It's a drawing now. There is a drawing version of it in Pinball Breaker DX. This is wrong. This is a hate speech. It should only be a 3D design.
Actually, it's a trace of the 3D model.
Well, that's still wrong. It's wrong.
You lose. You lose.
You lack conviction.
Nah.
When is Pinguina gonna have her game?
Breakbeak. Jerry and Penguin are
that coming?
In the game. Yeah, it's going later. It's after the visual novel.
Actual visual novel. I can't believe
So it's
this.
expect spring-ish.
When are you gonna freaking break your beak, dude?
Okay. Well,
Caleb, buy Java. Okay, maybe I will, but not right now.
IDS, do you like Penguina Finch as a character? If do you like that the doctor's name in Pinball Breaker's full legal name is Dr. Frankentitties?
Yes.
I love it.
Yep. Don't let me find out the Ninjago test of. Yeah, let's watch the new Josiah Ninjago test.
I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, but I've tried eating Raising Cane's.
Yo, I think I had their French fries one time when I had to drive Kai's girlfriend there.
Is it nice?
It's alright. It's just Southern chicken, really.
What's wrong with Southern chicken?
It alright.
What do you mean it alright? It's great.
I I like Popeyes better than like Raising Cane's. I'd rather do
Well,
that.
I'll
It's just
friggin' pop
it's
your
just
eyes out of your head.
that's Louisiana chicken. Louisiana chicken different, but the Southern chicken that's just chicken fingers.
Speaking of chicken fingers, Peter's eating my finger like it's chicken. Callan, what would you do if Elizabeth kissed Peter and the spot started to turn really hyper red and he started crying like crazy? Then Elizabeth's eyes turned pitch black and the sun rose from the west.
What would you do if Elizabeth just perfectly sung the Set the Raw theme song in the church choir? What would you do if your wife Elizabeth got like evil red eyes and started shining in the moonlight?
I would scream in fear and run away. Also, Mi'kmaq said, Larny, back to before. If you want to see more Headless, the OG is on Roblox under my Better SX30 account. You gotta play his game on Roblox, dude.
Get the Duke Roblox Gummy Bear album out on March 69 or something.
Oh my gosh, guys, look. Peter,
Yeah.
look at the camera. Peter is conked out like as I'm holding him up and he's on my finger. This is a ridiculous image.
It's time for you to do the mock review, Peter. Hey guys, this is my own creation, my son.
It takes a beast to tame an Italian.
Okay, that's your opinion. IDS, can you do a review?
No,
of Peter?
I'm Italian. I'm obese. I'm an obese Italian.
IDS, write your review of Peter the mop.
Yeah, Peter has too many blue pins and red axles. 0 out of 10.
Hey.
Yeah, you're right. Why does he have a blue pin on his forehead?
Someone commented on one of my reviews of my mocks, like, he's got blue pins. That's evil. It's like, shut up. Blue pins are so common.
It's like this. It's actually rare to come across black pins. Blue pins have been the standard for
majority of Bionicle's run. So please.
20 years now is the standard, which is fucked. But the blue pins have been the standard for 20 years. Come on.
Yeah, that is crazy. But although to be fair, Bionicle's only been around for less like half of that.
You should only mock with vintage Lego.
Yeah, look, dude. Like, I think as far as from the sets I got, it only started in 2004, but I'm pretty sure they were actually around in 2003.
That is bizarre to think about. Yeah, literally 20 years ago, the pins started being blue. That is, I didn't think of that. It was exactly 20 years, but it is 2004.
Yeah.
My father was born 20 years ago.
And it's so funny because you can tell when Lego was embarrassed those changes, like because in the Metro group shot, the pins that Bakama has in his hands are black when they were blue in the set. Like they photoshopped them to be black.
Yeah, I remember that.
Funny, when the 2006 Titans came out is when they debuted the Pistons. They photoshopped the Pistons in some of the pictures out of Brutaka and Axon, which I think is dumb because those are actually kind of cool. They make them look more biomechanical. Cool. But they photoshopped them out of a lot of the pictures of Brutaka and Axon.
Yeah.
Blue
pin, bet you slapped them silly for doing that. Kellen, what would you do if every Power Ranger gave you back shots one by one? I think I'd have to just take it. They're Power Rangers, dude. They kick my butt if I tried to.
Go Power Rangers!
Remember when the entire Super Sentai gang blew Cage's back out? It was crazy.
Yeah, we called that Super Hentai.
Super.
you fucking laughed at that, you idiot.
Joke that I didn't even think of making on the back of that. It was good.
Yeah, Cage spent literally all the time before the stream.
There's a lot of babbling on this stream. Not much hate. Yeah, delete that.
Cage, would you say that Sammy was inspired by at least 20 friggin' videos of Super Hentai?
No.
Well, I would. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Hold me closer, Tommy Danza.
If I don't know, I've thought about doing condensed ramblings of talking about some of where some character design stuff has come from and all that stuff, but I'd have to track down a lot of sketchbook stuff and figure out exactly where all the inspirations came from Sammy on that one, because her design, I mean, since she's been in my sketchbook for 10 years now. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of the initial direction and overall personalities, influences, all that sort of stuff shifted over the years for her, compared to some other ones where it's a little bit more consistent. Jerry is a lot more straightforward to figure out where his design comes, even though I've had him in sketchbook since the Trump administration.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
thank God for the Trump administration, because it got you finally drawing those characters.
Funny enough,
it finally got you drawing Super Hentai characters.
if a character pops up in my game, chances are they have actually been in my sketchbook for years.
That's fair.
Yeah, they're
You've been hanging out with queers for years.
They're cool. Most of my friend group in college was part of the LGPLT.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Straight people were mostly drug addicts.
What is this friggin' activate Windows thing?
Gay people just had depression.
Okay, guys, I've turned on the Bo-Rock animations, so that they will play.
Bo-Rock.
What is your favorite part of the Bo-Rock animations, IDS?
Probably when the Jala Harley flower scene.
We already talked about that one, though. And they don't actually they don't actually talk about sexual intercourse. That was a lie.
Yeah,
What?
it's called show don't tell. They'll wrap it.
Yeah, she showed her pussy and I told them about it. She said, look at this, not hey, I want to tell you about this. Idiot. Idiot.
Wow.
Dummy. Stupid.
Did you think that it was bad that friggin' Hafu's like, we have to knock over my statues? Like, I can't knock over my own statues.
I can't take these down. It's American history.
But legit, that is actually a really cool moment when he has to, take that shit down. Those are cool. I just treat that as like Monog too. It's like non-playable.
Monog.
Yeah, it's Monog with only NPCs. You guys don't think the way I do, and you think too similar to one another. NPC.
Hot take, dude. Monog was better than Monog.
Hot take, dude. Cristiano Ronaldo was better than Monog.
Do you think that they secretly really wanted to topple his statues because they were paying tribute to the Confederacy?
Well, I hear Monog is actually a direct tribute to Robert E. Lee.
Do you think they want to topple? Do you think they want to topple statues?
Yeah, probably.
Hafu put a top statue of himself in the garden.
Jimmy, pull up a picture of Hafu next to a topple statue of Robert E. Lee.
You would ask for that.
Jimmy, pull up a picture of my balls on the journey.
Jimmy.
Yeah, he's talking to Mr. Beast now. Do you want to be named Mr. Obese?
Come on, Jimmy.
Why is Hafu that broken up about having to knock over like blank versions of his own face?
I forget, dude.
Jacked off to that verbal ace animation.
Wait,
I can't do this Thanos beatbox. No, imagine Thanos beatboxing while you.
Wait a second, I didn't realize they changed the friggin' the face in between animations, or was that like a one-off? They were still like transitioning from the mess up mask, but they just in this animation. No, yeah, look, in the second episode he actually has a proper Picari. And the other one, he still has like the cartoon Picari. That's so weird. I never noticed that before.
You look like a.
Shut up.
You look like a Templar.
Shut up.
You look
Shut
like
up.
a Templar. You look like a
Templar.
Templar.
Dude,
You didn't laugh again, saying shut up. It would have been funny if we got that going for like 8 years.
I laugh like a schoolgirl now.
I have no chin. It says when she says go ahead and play your dumbass game, he looked goofy.
Is it weird that he used his mask of mind control to try and get him to kick that? Or wait a second, or did he freaking make that up?
I find it fun. I find it funny that the Torah are like, oh, we don't use the mask of silence. That's just unethical. We use the mask of mind control. Yeah, that's ethical.
Have you ever thought about like how the Torah decided to bring a bunch of small Matoran from to like a located island of old men?
Crazy.
Yeah.
They
also lied to the children and made up a religion for them.
Why is Oso accusing me of doing this after the come on. I would never.
Sticking out my sticky.
Why the hell? Why is the mask of mind control considered fucking ethical when they're like, the Makuta mask of rust is unethical?
Yeah,
dude, they're like pulling rust out of real now.
One sec.
Yeah.
One second.
Yeah, you get the reference, right, Caleb?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
No, yes.
Wow.
Wait, no.
Isaac actually does address this. Despite being a mask that robs a target of their free will, the Komau is not considered to be an immoral mask because it has the capability of being used for good, depending on the morals of the user. So could all the Makuta masks.
That's such dumb thing. It's so arbitrary.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. I can't say that.
Those 20 minutes of action were for good, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
no! They flooded
Yeah.
Onukora. Like Onukora just couldn't get a break. Like it kept getting destroyed over and over again.
When they start
This is why
redlining
you
all
don't live
Manu.
in
When
tunnels.
they redline the districts in Manu, they're like, you own a quarter over here. I don't want to own a quarter to be over there. That's what you get.
Oh yeah, did you hear about this? That a lot of the characters in Monog actually have been glitched to have the wrong mask because they did a typo. So a lot of the characters, like Nuri, for example, who have like a cow, they were
Yeah.
accidentally programmed and they misspelled Komau to be Kamau, and because Kamau it's in a fucking mask, it just basically gave them all like, well, because they were supposed to have Komau, like the Onewa mask. So a lot of the characters that had cows
Oh,
have that mask.
that's
Uh,
funny.
So Peter Mack has since confirmed that only Harley was intended to wear a cow in the game. So every character who has a cow and Monog was actually supposed to wear a Komau.
That's interesting. Huh.
Which is weird because yeah, sure that was a coding glitch. Biosector was like confirmed, like changed it so that all these characters were supposed to have Komau. I'm like, come on. It has no effect on the story, and we've visually seen the characters.
If
Why be
anything,
like?
if anything, they should show the version that is supposed to be correct as like an image at the bottom of the page, and the one that's actually in the game should be at the top.
Well, the thing is, the one I think that's what they basically are just showing the pictures and just saying it's wrong. But I'm there like, it's a visual medium. Like, yeah, it was a mistake, but come on, like, what's the point of being like, well, the version we saw doesn't actually exist? Like, it just seems pointless, you know?
Yeah.
It was a miss. What episode of Pix and Palace was it again?
Season 2, episode 9 mistake.
It's actually this scene is actually really cool where friggin' the Nuparu boys, the black.
Actually, no. Just sorry to cut you off. On Biosector, they've actually gone and corrected it. So if you go on Nuri's page, they show him with a black comma, even though he was
That's
always shown with the
fascinating.
camera in the game.
That's dumb. They shouldn't do that. But yeah, the Nuparu's little adventure. I love that it's like a horror movie. Them discovering a dead Bolrock or a Bolrock shell. It feels like a horror movie scene. Wait, sir, I have an idea. I could use its corpse to make a robot.
But wait, that's just so stupid. I just find it so pointless. So also, they removed a lot of diversity. Like, why?
Oh no.
No, why would you get rid of every cow character? It's just another mask. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, the woke moralists are trying to complain about diversity ruined the Balakur.
Why are they putting Californian shit in Manila?
Wait, oh yes, did you notice that they friggin' take like an actual tiny Atoa canister and they put it on.
You notice the California shit?
They put a tiny Toa canister on a freaking Lego gun. One of those tiny little Lego Star Wars big guns. And that becomes a tool.
I always love that moment. In fact, even now, when I have the Nuparu figure built, I always have one of those Lego camera pieces, like as his tool.
Yeah, you're right. It is a camera. You're right. It's one of those
Well,
big old cameras.
They use it as a gun, but I always think of it as like the studio's like film camera.
Is, yeah, that's what it is.
The studio camera.
You fancy remember?
That was also I like the idea of them shooting their elemental powers from their foreheads. That looks cool too.
Force guns.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
I liked it. I liked it when Nuparu got his foreskin cut off by a Bolrock. When
wow, these boxers are so cool. What is this weird like film material? Let me tell you.
Guys, can you imagine if freaking Nuparu was like, I have to like get one of the shells from a living Bolrock, so he like climbs on top of the Bolrock trying to rip its shell off, and then like the shell ends up like cutting his foreskin off as he's bouncing on top of it.
Now, Chala, what are you leaving me for? Just watch. This is what Tahu does all the time. Rips up foreskin, throws out the tiger's face.
No, not good.
Starts streaking out.
Oh wait, what the heck? No.
Do you think? How did Peter get foreskin removed again?
He did not.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. What was that, like a plot twist for season 3? So do you actually have a foreskin?
It's a spoiler for people who don't actually need to know that. It's none of their business.
I was making a joke. I thought you had a funny antidote as a daddy.
That's a good point. Wait, why am I not in the? Yeah, I'm not a credited person.
What am I not cool enough?
I'm not accredited in the new Pinball Breaker just because my character hasn't been added yet. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's how it works.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
Okay.
Wait a second. I had to pause because friggin' Point is trying to. I think that he beat my score. That's what he's certainly implying. He freaking beat my
Yeah.
score in the classic mode. Oh, if he did, I'm gonna be so mad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so dang mad.
Ideas. What do you think about the Thug Shaker?
What about it?
Do you think it's funny when Doug Walker demands somebody to do the Thug Shaker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
you think?
I just got one thing left to animate on the Zone Effects Impaled.
Yeah, I
And
can't
then
wait for that. It's so cool, dude. I cannot wait for the new episode. I've been dreaming of a new.
California, rest in peace.
Good song.
The heater's son, his name is Pete.
Oh, what the frick? Point destroyed my high score.
California, rest in peace. Jolo Grant's a three-way in peace.
Point, I hate you. I hate you, Point. I hate you. Don't play Cage's game.
My stinky wife has genital yeast.
Okay, it's good to see you. Aw, they're like hugging and holding hands, even though they're men. See, that's why it's trans tomorrow.
Can I get the
guys? Did you notice that? Friggin' transgender ideology is in Bionicle. Look at the two tranny characters. The trans representative character Takua is holding the hands of the actual transgender Tamaru character. This is Bionicle
Fucking
fate.
Californian shit. I made my dog bark saying that.
No, no.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Tamaru and I alone escaped. Oh wait, I forgot that Tamaru escaped the
Where did he escape?
I forgot. Yeah, I thought that I only thought Kagu was the only one who escaped. The all of the friggin' masks being slapped on the leak horns.
What would you do if Ben Shapiro made a new band called the Red Pilly Peppers?
Red Pilly Peppers?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. The new Bucker Earth Blowers, they're at home in tight quarters. Yeah.
I don't like rap. Like me drop a rap album.
Boxes
It's
are
not
good,
rap.
but you can't maneuver in these streets.
It's no. I don't make rap. I make crap.
Oh, as long as you're not taking a crap. Poor IDS is like falling asleep in his chair, isn't he?
Yeah, he's an insomniac.
All my fellas.
IDS.
What's fellas supposed to stand in for?
I just saw someone fucking drop a 100 kg ball in my neck. Fuck.
Wait.
What?
Like we're just browsing Instagram memes and saw somebody just died.
My Instagram is legit like 50% live leak videos, basically.
Why? Why? Is it because you liked one?
No, genuinely, the amount of just people dying on Instagram I see on a daily basis is crazy.
That's not good. That's really not
You should
good.
stop you should stop using that an app.
Instagram is literally just like horny shit, memes, death. It's just insane.
That's
what?
you.
I didn't notice that either. There's so many like weird contradictions in the friggin' Motonui online game stuff, which is ultimately kind of fun.
We're talking about IDS's Instagram and giving up intervention.
Because I don't really log into my IDS 561 Instagram that often, but when I do, it's just like, oh, the algorithm on this one is just Bionicle and shit. I go on my private and I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
I haven't heard Wind Sprint. That's kind of fun. Wind Sprint Kongu.
It's what the fuck when you see the bar then somebody loses their life defeated now, bitch.
Yeah, me when I see Californian shit on my Instagram.
Californian bitch.
Californian.
Would you be friends with a Californian?
Maybe. Maybe.
The game show. Californian shit or normal shit.
Pajango lives in California, so I'm friends with California.
What's funny is like I Pacheco is like, I think it's hilarious. It's just like he lives at Upper California where it's like you just assume that he's from Alabama. You know?
Yep.
Yeah,
Alabama.
What do you mean by that? Hey, I'm Drewski. Everybody thinks it's funny because I make a weird face sometimes. What do you mean by that?
yeah, I don't find him funny either.
I'm. What do you think? Yeah, I think the only funny Drewski bit was when Theobon told him, "Yeah, I never said N word. If I feel like I need to get it out of my system, I just write it down."
I'm so glad that friggin' the Chronicler decided to come with Nuparu because he's cool. Wait, but
I think
friggin' he wasn't even there when he made the boxer. I feel like Takua is like trying to jump in. Have you ever seen something like that where someone's like, "Oh yeah, my friend came up with some cool new technology. Now I'm gonna hang out with them and be like their spokesperson." He's literally like the Steve Jobs of Nuparu's Steve Wozniak creating the boxers.
Well, maybe Nuparu is just autistic and he can't talk to people too good, so he needs a salesperson.
Takua's the salesperson. I have all these boxers that can save us from the evil
I have
Lora.
these boxers. I also have the smaller brand called Boxer Briefs.
Yeah, yep, that sounds right. Just in a mod episode, Lewa gets in a pickle, and then why the others ask to help, he just says "wind sprint" and runs away. Also, I will try and buy Minecraft
I think it would
after
be
the
better
stream
if he
ends.
was.
Okay, I will. I
He
promise.
should be in. He should be in a literal pickle, and then they're like, "Well, this is a pickle." Yeah, shut up. And everybody just keeps saying, "No, this is a pickle." Well, this is a pickle.
When is the new Mata coming? I feel like you've been working on that one for a while.
I feel like it's.
Y'all know that the guys left. The stream died. I had to restart my computer. Not good things. Everything stinks. But we had a good time. It was a long stream, so Godspeed to y'all. Have a good one. And may your dreams come true. Aww. Also, let's get on Minecraft. I'm gonna get Minecraft now. Ending of the stream. Yo.